Here, we should be good on this Tuesday, Taco Tuesday up in here. Y'all know what to do. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can see me. Shout out to everybody who's in the building. We're looking all crispy and clean on the screen. And welcome to another YouTube live stream and another episode of the ClassE Morning Show. I'm your host, ClassE of patreon.com/ClassEbeats. By the way, the link is in the description as well as in the pinned comment in the chat. Today, we are going to get into it. I asked you guys yesterday if you wanted to get into this Ksoo trial. We got some interesting testimony coming up. We talked about his own father testifying against him. We're going to get into that testimony today. We're going to hear from Buddha as well. He's going to be testifying against Ksoo, saying and pointing the finger, yeah, that man right there, he did it. It's insane. We're going to hear some expert testimony as well. So y'all get ready for it as we get started with the show. I gotta say what's up to the people before we get into it though. Shout out to the gang in the building. We've got my awesome, amazing Amy is in here, of course, first thing, bright and early as usual. Who else do we have? We've also got my guy Will Wallace is in here. Been showing major love and support. We got Kara Hampton, Les Cleaver, Virginia Wiley, Taco Tuesday. It's your day. Happy Tuesday. We've got Slim Life New Jersey is in here. Jay Buckmaster's in the building. Trisha's in here. Valencia's back at it. Good to see you, Valencia. And I'll be saying good morning to many of you as we go throughout the show. Now, I do not ask for much on this show, but the one thing I do ask for is that you all like the video on your way in. Likes are free. It takes less than a second to do, and it lets the algorithm know you are enjoying the show. It shares this live stream, all the videos we've done in the past, all the live streams we've done with the past, and this channel with more people. So if you could take a second and like the video. Big shout out and thank you to all 500 plus of you, nearly 600 of you that have liked the video so far. Thank y'all for helping out. I appreciate it, and it really does help us out here. I will also be reading super chats as we go throughout the show, so I'm gonna get to some of the super chats here shortly. If you're feeling extra generous, as I mentioned before, you can share out the video. You all will see either a share button or you'll see a little arrow that's curved and pointing to the right. That allows you to share out the live stream. You can share it on X, on Twitter. Well, X is Twitter. What am I talking about? You can share it on X/Twitter. You can share it on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you are posting on social media. You can also share it with your group chat as well via text message. So if y'all are feeling super generous and want to support and let people know where you're at and where you're going to be hanging out this morning, let them know by sharing the video as well. All right, we got a couple super chats in here. I gotta show some love to the people in the building. Like I said, we got my guy Will Wallace became a diamond member. Shout out to Will. Has been supporting like crazy ever since he came into the community. So thank you for being here, Will, and thank you for becoming a member. We've also got Slim Life New Jersey in here this morning, dropping the 5 bomb. She says, good morning, ClassE, Amy, and fam. Hope everyone has a great day. Stay in today. Yesterday is heavy. Put it down. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Love y'all. Shout out to Slim Life New Jersey in here, and thank you for the super chat for the 5 bomb. She's always showing up and supporting as well. So I think we're not going to waste any time this morning because we have a lot of testimony to get to. There's actually another trial that is starting today. I was looking at going on in Florida, I believe. Either way, we may get into that. I'm going to do some more research on it and let y'all know what's happening there. But we're going to go ahead and get into the coverage for today. Shout out to Kelly Bergs in here as well. We got Tanya in the building. Good to see all of y'all. Good to see everybody in here. All right, let me share this video out because I have not even shared the video over on X yet. So we're going to let the people know that we're here with the Ksoo trial. And what we're actually going to do a little bit of a rewind. So we're going to go back to yesterday and we're going to hear, this is wild. We're going to hear from Ksoo's father. So during this trial, we have heard a lot of information specifically about what's going on and what went down during the alleged shooting that Ksoo committed, that they're saying. So now we've got Ksoo's father is going to be on the stand testifying against him, and one of the most shocking snitch moves I've ever seen in history. Now, we're not going to get into the whole snitch debate. I think it's pretty clear to everyone watching and observing this trial that his father and Buddha are snitching on him. Okay, it's insane. They're basically pointing the finger at Ksoo and saying he did it. He was there. I saw him, just so they can get a break on their own indictments. So let's go ahead and get into his father's testimony. It gets wild.
Okay, state, you may call your next witness.
Abdul Robinson Sr.
Shout out to Jake.
Let's bring out Mr. Robinson Sr.
Abdul Robinson Sr. Here we go.
All right, Mr. Robinson, if you'll come forward and be sworn.
You want to know?
And
right,
yes,
sir, if you'll have
as
a
you
seat
can
in that
see, he
chair
is
and speak
currently
clearly.
incarcerated himself.
Verbally and closely to that microphone. If you'll sit up a little closer. All right, state, you may proceed.
Thank you. May I please court?
Yes.
Could you please state your name for the record, sir?
Abdul Robinson Sr.
Please stay close to the microphone.
Snitchy
Voice
Nick
up.
Snitcherson.
Do you have any nicknames?
Yes,
Snitch.
Blue.
And how old are you today?
54.
Snitchy 4
Do you have any
years
children?
old.
Yes.
I snitched
How
on
many?
all of them.
I have 11 children.
And I snitched on every one.
What's the age of your oldest child?
34.
And your youngest?
6.
You want his social too?
Prior to getting arrested, did you have a good
Really
relationship with
don't.
all of your children?
Yes.
And are you currently incarcerated on a number of felony charges?
Okay,
Yes.
first of all, from the reports I've seen, that's cap already on Pops' part. From the reports I'm seeing, he did not have a relationship with Hakeem Robinson, right? He being this gentleman here did not have a good relationship with Ksoo. It's seeming like what happened is Ksoo recently got signed to a record deal. He got $40,000, and then Pops popped back up and was like, "Hey, son, yo, what you got going on over here?" So shout out to Blue Snitch in the building. I'm not buying it.
On two separate cases.
Yes.
When were you arrested and taken into custody?
September the 10th, 2020.
And have you remained incarcerated since your arrest?
Yes.
He been locked up. You won't let him
Have you been
out.
charged by the state with accessory after the fact to first-degree murder and solicitation to commit first-degree murder related to the murder of Damon Rothermel?
Yes.
And when did that murder take place?
I think on January 31st, 2019.
And there was the potential for you to be
Big
charged
Daddy
as a
snitch.
principal in that murder, is that correct?
Yes.
But you weren't.
No.
And you have co-defendants who have been charged with the murder of Damon Rothermel.
Yes.
And who are they?
Christopher Brown, Derek Hudson, Dominique Bonner.
And so you know who all three of those individuals are.
Yes.
Have you also been charged by the state with accessory after the fact to commit first-degree murder related to the murder of Charles McCormick?
Yes.
And did that murder take place on January 15th of 2020?
Yes.
Are Hakeem Robinson, Abdul Robinson Jr., Leroy Whitaker, and Dominique Barner also charged with the murder of Charles McCormick?
Yes.
How are you related to Abdul Robinson Jr. and Hakeem Robinson?
Their father.
Nice one, Bob.
They have the same mother?
No.
Who's Abdul Robinson Jr.'s mother?
Angela Lundy.
And what about Hakeem Robinson?
Ebony Walters.
Who's older between Abdul Jr. and Hakeem?
Abdul Jr.
How much older?
About 4 years.
Do you recall what Abdul Robinson Jr.'s birthday is?
Yes.
What is it?
November 9th, 94.
And what about Hakeem Robinson?
November 9th, 98.
So, same day, just 4 years apart.
Yes.
Does Abdul Jr. have any nicknames?
Yes.
And what are they?
Lil Blue. Crazy K.
Does he also go by his middle name sometimes?
Kareem.
Does
Lil
Hakeem
Snitch.
Robinson have any nicknames?
Yes.
What are they?
Keeman. And Ksoo.
What's the Ksoo nickname for?
That's an entertainment name.
The rap name?
Yes, rap name.
Now, prior to getting arrested, who was Abdul Robinson Jr. living with?
With me?
And for about how long had he been living with you?
This is Abdul, not Hakeem. It's Junior.
About About 10 years.
And what about Hakeem Robinson? Where was he living?
He was living with me.
In January of 2020, were you, Abdul Robinson Jr., and Hakeem Robinson all living on Brown Jersey Court?
Yes.
Is that in the Ocean Way area?
Yes.
Prior to living in that home, what area of town were y'all living in?
West Side, Norman area.
Normandy? Do you know a person named Leroy Whitaker?
Yes.
Are Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker related to one another?
Yes.
How so?
Cousins.
Okay. And what's the family connection?
Mother and father and mother, brother and sisters.
So is that Leroy Whitaker's father and Hakeem Robinson's mother?
Yes.
Now, over the years, kind of leading up to 2020, did Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker have a close relationship?
Yes.
Does Leroy Whitaker have a nickname?
Yes.
And what is it?
Scotty.
Mr. Robinson, do you see your son Hakeem Robinson in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Don't you
Can you tell
point
us
at
where
him?
he's seated and what he is wearing?
He's sitting between these two lawyers right there with a beige suit on.
Your Honor, the record reflect the witness has identified Mr. Hakeem Robinson.
Okay, the record shall so reflect.
And do you also see Leroy Whitaker in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Can you tell us where he's seated and what he's wearing?
He's wearing a gray suit, sitting right next to his lawyer.
Snitching
Is
on
that
both
which
of them.
table?
Front table.
Your Honor,
Lord,
the record will reflect.
All right, the record shall so reflect.
goodness.
You also know someone by the name of Dominique Barner.
Yes.
Is Dominique Barner related to your family?
Nope.
In every way, yes. He
Were you
failed
friends
his
with
sons.
Dominique Barner's father?
Yes.
So how long would you say you've known Dominique Barner?
Most all his life.
Does Dominique Barner have a nickname?
Yes.
What is it?
Butter?
And do you know why he has that nickname?
No, I don't know why I have it.
Now, prior to getting arrested, was Dominique Barner friends with Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes.
Did he also spend time with Hakeem Robinson?
Yes.
Now, on April 11th of 22, did you enter pleas of guilty to the court in both of your pending cases?
Yes, I did.
Why'd you
And
do
was
that?
that plea partially negotiated with the state?
Yes.
Now, as part of your plea,
Here we go.
You agreed to cooperate against the co-defendants in both cases?
Yes.
Have you been sentenced yet on either of your charges?
No, I haven't.
Who ultimately will decide what sentence you get?
From my understanding, the judge.
And what judge did you enter a plea of guilty to?
Miss Salvador.
Come on, man.
Now, in the Damon Rothermel murder case, where you pled to accessory after the fact, is that right?
Yes.
And based on that plea, when you were sentenced by the judge, did the state agree that we will drop the solicitation to commit murder charge?
Yes.
Is both
Snitch.
the accessory after the fact and the solicitation a first-degree felony?
Yes.
So they're both punishable by 30 years.
Yes.
And in the Charles McCormick murder case, you also pled to accessory after the fact, a first-degree felony.
Yes.
All right, and typically a first-degree felony punishable by 30 years, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, as part of your pleas, did the state agree to cap the maximum sentence you could receive to be 20 years?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you are to receive a 20-year sentence from the court, how old would you be approximately at the end of that sentence?
Say that again.
If you were to be sentenced to 20 years by the court, at the end of that
Probably about
sentence,
70
approximately
something.
how old would you be?
I'll be close to 70.
And as part of your plea, did you have sentencing guidelines in your case
Yes.
that represent the lowest sentence the court should sentence you to, absent a legal reason to go below?
Yes.
And what were your guidelines in your case? Do you recall?
76 months to 20 years.
Now, even though cooperation provides a legal basis that allows the court to go below, does the court have to?
No.
Does the court have to follow any recommendation the state makes?
No.
And sitting here, do you have any idea what sentence you're going to get?
Nope.
Are you hoping for the best sentence you can get?
Yes.
And you snitched so you could get a better deal, correct? Yes.
These niggas lacking.
Did the state of Florida at any time promise you that we would recommend any specific sentence?
No.
On January 15, 2020, prior to the murder of Charles McCormick, were you aware of what was going to happen to him that day?
No.
Did you participate in any of the planning of the murder of Charles McCormick?
No.
Were you present when Charles McCormick was murdered?
No.
Did you know that was going to happen before it happened?
No.
When did you find out Charles McCormick was going to be murdered? Or, excuse me, when did you find out Charles McCormick had been murdered?
After I picked up Scott and Butter.
So that would be Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Varner?
Yes.
You
He didn't
indicated
find
you
out
picked them
until
up.
he
How did
picked
you
them
know
up,
that they needed a
allegedly.
ride on January 15, 2020?
My son called me and asked me to go get Scott a ride.
Which son?
Kareem.
Is that Abdul Jr.?
Yes.
Do you recall what Abdul Jr.'s phone number was that he communicated with you on that day?
I think it's 904 624 3694 84.
3684?
Yeah.
Do you recall what your phone number was back on January 15, 2020?
904 866 2370.
Now, sitting here today, you realize that you are testifying against not only co-defendants, but family members.
Yes.
Why are you doing that?
Cause I'm a snitch.
I have a number of reasons.
Yeah,
What are
let's
they?
hear him, Pops, please.
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter. And, you know, when my 8-year-old daughter asked me when I'm going to come take her to the daddy-daughter dance,
Objection, hearsay relevance.
Overruled.
You can answer.
Ugh.
when she asked me over each year when I'm going to come take her there, and I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old son, when he asked me if I'm going to come to his football games, come take him fishing.
Yeah,
the six-
so you see what I'm saying is I'm just trying to get rid of and snitch on these other kids, even though I was involved, and so I can go and allegedly spend time with some of my other kids, you know, so that's the situation. I'm not really involved in any of their lives like that, but you know, I bring it up in court so I can look better, you know.
6-year-old, he asked me, do when I'm gonna come see him. When he begging me, please come see me, Daddy. He want to teach me how to play the game, but he don't know where I'm at. You know, things like that. My health issues.
Worst of the worst.
What health issues do you have?
I have diabetic. I'm diabetic. I'm on high blood pressure. I suffer from congestive heart failure.
I don't take
just
care of
found out,
myself, you know.
June 25th, that my kidneys is failing rapidly.
I'm an alcoholic, so
Has becoming a witness in
kidneys
this
aren't
case
working.
negatively impacted your relationship with your entire family?
Well, I really don't have no more relationship with my family. Besides
you
one
don't
person.
say.
So a part of your family completely cut you out.
Yeah.
When people know that you're cooperating, does that make it easier or harder for you when you're incarcerated?
Well, it make it harder for me.
What about when you get out?
Extremely harder.
Is cooperating in this case something that is
He ain't
easy
getting
for you
out.
to do?
No, this is the most hardest decision I've had to make in my life.
The day that Charles McCormick was murdered on January 15, 2020, does that specific day
This
hold
is
any
sad,
significance
man.
for you and your family?
Yes.
And why is that date significant in your mind?
It's the date that my son got killed.
Who was your son that got killed?
Willie Addison.
See,
Rest in
you're a
peace to
biological
Willie.
child.
No.
Do you still consider him to be your son?
Yes, I consider him to be my son.
Did Willie Addison have a nickname?
Yes.
What was that?
Lil Willie, Boss Goon,
Who was Willie Addison's mother?
Angie Lundy.
Same as Abdul Jr.?
Yeah.
What was the age difference between Willie and Abdul Jr.?
I think about 2 years.
Well, he was out there getting it.
Before Willie Addison was killed on January
Knocking
15,
him down.
2019, where was he living?
He was living with me.
And what area of town was that?
Normandy, off Normandy.
Who else was living there at the time?
Hakeem, my daughter, and Abdul Jr.
Were Abdul Jr. and Hakeem Robinson close to Willie?
Yes.
How close would you consider him?
It was pretty close.
Did they be brothers?
Yes.
Where was Willie Addison when he was actually shot on January 15, 2019?
He was in the truck with me in the passenger seat.
Were you driving?
Yes.
And so Willie was in the front passenger seat?
Yes.
Was anyone else in the vehicle?
It was like 4 more people in the vehicle.
Who were they?
Abdul Jr., Moody, my nephew, Samuel, and Pooh Red.
Is Pooh Red Torgon Williams?
Yes.
Is Torgon Williams related?
Yes.
How so?
Cousin.
Wow.
Now, did Torgon and Willie have a decent relationship?
I think it was okay.
Was Torgon Williams close to your son Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes.
How was Torgon's relationship with Hakeem Robinson?
Good morning, Kelbo.
Oh, they had a pretty good relationship.
Now, when Willie Addison was shot, was anyone else inside the vehicle hurt as well,
Everybody.
including you?
Yes.
After everyone was shot, what did you do?
Keep them kids out the street.
I drove to the hospital, and as I was driving, I could, hear Willie making this guggling noise, and I hold his hand while I was driving,
Dang.
because I didn't want him to die, feel like he died alone, and
That's wild.
I drove to Memorial Hospital, and when we got to the hospital, I got everybody out the car while I was shot, and helped everybody get, inside the hospital, because it was like people at the hospital really didn't want to help us.
Where were you shot?
In the back,
Where in the vehicle was Abdul Jr. seated?
in the middle row,
Was he shot?
yes,
Where was Abdul Jr. shot?
in the head,
Did he almost die?
yes. I think he did die, but he, came back.
Wow. What a life.
What about your nephew? You said Sammy. Was he hurt?
Yeah.
How was he hurt?
Well, he got shot about 7 times. He's paralyzed right now.
Dang.
And Torgon was shot
Yes,
multiple times?
yes.
How long did Abdul Jr., since he was shot in the head, how long did he remain in the hospital?
He stayed in the hospital about 3 or 4 months.
After Abdul Jr. got out of the hospital, was he still physically affected by his injuries?
Yes, he had to learn how to, he had to basically learn how to do everything all over again.
Wow.
Walk again?
Walk again, talk again, everything. We had to go to Brooks therapy.
Did you help Abdul Jr. as he recovered?
Yes, I did.
Was Abdul Jr. Affected
believe
mentally by the shooting?
Yes,
Also,
I think it made him more, more angry. Like, I don't know if bipolar like was be the right word to use, but it made him it changed his mood swing.
now Hakeem Robinson was not in the vehicle when the shooting happened, correct?
No,
How was he affected mentally by Abdul Jr. and his family members being hurt?
Objection, speculation, personal knowledge.
Yeah, unless he has personal knowledge, I'll sustain that objection.
Do
Yeah.
you have personal knowledge as to how Hakeem Robinson was feeling after this happened?
yeah,
Is that because he was living with you?
yes.
How was Hakeem Robinson after this?
I mean, he was angry about it. I mean, we was all angry about it.
To the best of your knowledge, was Charles McCormick involved in the shooting of Willie Addison or anyone else in that vehicle, personally?
Nope.
After Willie Addison was killed, did Charles McCormick put out a song that personally upset you and your family?
Yes.
And what's a diss song or a diss track?
Oh, it's when you talk about somebody. Somebody's dead.
Is that what Charles McCormick's song did?
Yes.
What?
And who did it reference that upset you and your family?
He talked about Willie.
How did you find out
It's
about
not
that
what
song?
it is.
Social media.
Did you personally find it, or did someone point it out to you?
No, my son showed it to me.
Which one?
Both of them.
And that would be
Kareem and Hakeem.
Abdul Jr. and Hakeem Robinson?
Yes.
Did
What's up,
Abdul
D?
Jr. or Hakeem Robinson, either one, talk about the song?
I mean, yeah, they didn't like it.
Are you familiar with a local rap group known as ATK?
Yes.
Do you consider yourself to be a member of ATK?
No.
Is Abdul Robinson Jr. part of ATK?
Yeah.
What about Hakeem Robinson?
Yes.
Leroy Whitaker?
Yes.
Torgon Williams?
Yeah.
And is
No,
Dominic
dude,
Barner
what's this?
affiliated with members of ATK?
Yeah.
Was Charles McCormick part of ATK?
No.
Who was Charles McCormick affiliated with?
6 block.
All right, another local rap group here?
Yes.
They're calling them rap groups. If
Did
we
Charles
were
McCormick
Atlanta,
have
they'd be
a
calling them
rap
gangs.
name or a nickname that you're aware of?
Yeah.
All right, and what was that?
A little buck.
How would you describe the relationship between the group 6 Block and the group ATK?
They didn't like each other.
Did they get along?
No.
Where's Rico at?
Do they
don't have
consider one
Rico
another
in
to be
Florida.
ops?
Yes.
Who do you know that had a desire to go after Charles McCormick based on that song?
I mean, I would say a few people.
All right. Anybody related to you or anyone else?
Yeah.
All right. Well, who would you think had the most?
The most, I would say Abdul, my son, both of them, Hakeem and Abdul.
In January of 2020, did Abdul Jr. Own his own vehicle?
No.
How did he get around?
Oh, rent a car.
Do you recall if on January 15th of 2020, Abdul Jr. had a rental car?
Yes.
What kind did he have?
A Dodge Journey.
Did both Abdul Jr. and Hakeem Robinson travel in rental cars?
Yes.
Did you own a car on January 15th, 2020?
Yes.
What kind?
Dodge Challenger,
What color was it?
Dodge Challenger.
like reddish orange.
And the phone that you had on January 15th, 2020, what type of phone was it?
iPhone.
And I think you said earlier, but 904-866-2370, was that your number?
Yes.
Who was your cell carrier?
T-Mobile.
Was that account under your name, Abdul Robinson Sr.?
No.
What name was it under?
Darryl Watts.
Who was Darrell Watts?
A friend of mine.
Is he deceased?
Yes.
So why was your phone under an account with that name?
Well, we went to get them together. His credit was a little better than mine.
So did you maintain your phone under that account after he passed?
Yes, I was an authorized user.
Papa Snitch,
Did
yeah.
Abdul Robinson Jr. have a cell phone in January 2020?
Big Snitch.
Yes.
Did he have just one?
No, he had a couple of phones.
Why do you have a couple phones?
I mean, you got, your work phone, your phone for your ladies, or something like that, different phones.
What was Abdul Jr.'s primary number back in January 2020? Was that the 624-3684 you mentioned?
Yes.
Is that the number you typically would communicate with him on?
Yes.
Did he have a second phone number that you helped get it?
Yes.
Do you recall what that number was?
I think the area code was 478-491-2831.
And how do you know that was a number that Abdul Jr. was using?
I got the phone for him.
Was that put up under the Darrell Watts account name?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that.
Do you recall when that was done approximately?
I know it was, I think it was like November. In November, I think it's like November 12th or the 15th.
So sometime in November?
Yes.
Would that be 2019?
Yes.
Did Hakeem Robinson own a cell phone in January 2020?
Yes.
Did he have just one phone?
No, he had a couple phones.
What type of phones did he have?
iPhone.
And what was Hakeem Robinson's primary number back in January 2020 that you would communicate with him on?
The phone number?
Yes, sir.
904-704, I think, 1595.
And was that phone number under the Darrell Watts account?
No.
What account was that phone number under?
I don't know, I think his mother got that phone for him.
Miss Walters?
Yes.
Do you recognize phone number 478-305-9583?
Yes.
Whose phone number was that in January of 2020?
Hakeem?
Hakeem Robinson's?
Yes.
And how do you know that?
I got it for him.
Is that up under the Daryl Watts account as well?
Yes.
Objection leading on this whole line of questioning.
He said throw the
Well,
whole
I'll address
thing
the
out.
last question, and that's overruled.
Was the 478-305-9583 number you just mentioned, was that activated on the same day as the one you got for Abdul Jr.?
Yes.
And did you at times pay that bill for them?
Yeah.
Oh, good. He was
In
an
January
adult. That's nice.
2020, did Leroy Whitaker have a cell phone?
Yes.
Did you ever communicate with him?
Taco
on his cell
Tuesday
phone.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you recall what his phone number was at the time?
904-803. I think 3671.
Y'all
Now,
still remember phone
turning your
numbers? I
attention back
remember like
specifically to
5
January 15,
phone numbers.
2020.
That's it.
Did you get asked for help that day?
If that.
Yes.
And how did you get asked for help?
Well, I was asked to give somebody a ride, start a ride.
And who asked you specifically?
Abdul Jr.
And how did he get in touch with you to ask you that?
He called me.
Did he call you one time or more than once, do you recall?
I think he called me more than once.
When you spoke to Abdul Jr., did he tell you why Leroy Whitaker needed a ride?
No.
Do you know what area of town or Leroy Whitaker was in that you needed to go pick him up?
Say that again.
How did you know where to go pick Leroy Whitaker up?
Abdul Jr., he sent me a pin drop, a location.
What area of town did that take you to?
Arlington,
Was it a business area, a residential neighborhood?
residential area.
When you went to pick Leroy Whitaker up, what were you driving?
Dodge Challenger.
And you had your phone number, the 866-2370 number with you?
Yes.
When you drove that Dodge Challenger over there, is that a car that's actually in your name?
Yes.
Prior to picking Leroy Whitaker up that day, did you ever speak to him on the phone?
Yes.
Did you get any information from him as well?
Yes. I called him and I think the location thing took me past the location, and I called him, asked him where he was at, and he told me what house he was in. It was a car in the yard, a certain car. I can't remember what the car was though.
Yeah, it's
Do
embarrassing.
you recall what the name of the road was where you actually went?
Or
He doesn't
Townsend.
care, clearly.
When you were driving on Townsend, did you see any police in the area?
Yes, I seen one police.
Where was that?
Say that again.
Where was
He's
that? Where
seen
did you see the
one
police?
police.
It was about a block or two from where I picked him up from.
Now, when you got to the correct location, what did you do?
Well, I pulled in the yard and called Scotty, asking him, where they was at.
Now, you said you pulled into the yard. What was at that location?
Hmm?
Was that a home?
Yes, it was to the house.
Did you recognize that home?
No,
Did you have any idea who was living there?
no, I didn't.
Did Leroy Whitaker come
Yep,
out
this is
immediately?
Pops.
No,
As you waited, did you reach out to anyone?
I reached out to Scotty, and I got a little impatient, and I just asked him where he at when he coming. He told me they was coming.
Did you reach out to anybody else?
Yes, I called my son, Abdul.
What was the purpose of contacting your son, Abdul Jr.?
I just wanted to know where they was at, what was taking so long.
Do you recall if
What was
that was a
taking
phone
so
call
long?
or a communication by a message? Do you have any idea? I know it was 5 years ago.
I can't quite remember.
Eventually, did Leroy Whitaker come out of the home?
Yes.
Was he by himself?
Nope.
Who was with him?
Butter.
And when Leroy Whitaker and Butter, Dominique Barner,
Yes.
when they both came out, how were they acting? How were they walking?
I mean, I would say a little urgent.
Do you recall what either one of them was wearing?
Yes, they had on some pajamas.
Do you remember any details about the pajamas?
Some Mountain Dew pajamas.
Did that look like clothes that you typically would see Leroy Whitaker or Dominique Barner in?
No.
Once they came out, did you let them into your car?
Say that again?
Did you let them both into your vehicle?
Yes.
After they got in, what direction did you drive towards?
Towards Arlington Expressway.
And were there still police in the area?
Well, I only seen that one.
Now, as you were driving away, did you ask them or were you concerned about anybody in particular?
Yes.
Who?
Hakeem.
And why were you concerned for Hakeem?
I mean, I know that's his circle of friends.
Was it unusual in your mind for him not to be with them at that point?
Yeah.
Now, as you were driving Leroy Whitaker and Dominique Barner away, did you find out what had happened to Charles McCormick?
Yes.
And you found out the details about who was involved?
Yes.
And did you continue to drive both Leroy Whitaker and Dominique Barner away?
Yes.
And after getting away from that neighborhood, did you make a stop?
Yes.
And where did you stop?
Here we go.
We stopped in Grand Park.
And what was the
That's
reason
where
of
it all
stopping in
went
that
down.
area?
Switch cars.
And were you able to do that?
Yes.
What car did you switch out of?
We got in a white Impala.
Who did the white Impala belong to?
It was my daughter's car, but it was in my name.
Why did you want to switch out of your Dodge Challenger?
I mean, after I found out what happened, we in an orange car, very noticeable.
Did you eventually make it back to your home?
Yes.
And again, that's on Brown Jersey Court.
Yes.
Do you recall around what time of day it was that you made it back to that location, approximately?
I mean, I can't say the exact time. It's like maybe, I can't say the exact time, maybe like 2:30 something up,
But in the afternoon.
Yes.
After you got back to your home, did you do anything else to assist either Leroy Whitaker or Dominique Barner?
Yes.
What did you do?
Well, I took
Dang, man.
the clothes they had on and left with them.
Where'd you go?
I went over there off Kings Road behind Burger King, put them in this fire barrel.
Did you set them on fire?
Yes.
And why were you doing that?
I mean, it was just my way to help.
Did you take either Leroy Whitaker or Dominique Barner with you when you did that?
No.
Do you recall if anyone else was at your home prior to you leaving to set those clothes on fire?
No.
No, there weren't, or no, you don't recall?
I don't recall nobody though.
Did you return to Brown Jersey Court that night?
I can't remember.
Are you familiar with an address, 2203 West 12th Street?
Yes.
And why are you familiar with that specific address?
I mean, that's been my address. That's my grandma's address.
Has that house been
So is it
or
his
stayed in
house
the
or is
Robinson
his
family?
grandma's
Yes.
house?
Are you also familiar with the name House of Pain?
Yes.
Who came up with that name?
I did.
When was that?
It's back in the 90s.
What did you want to use the House of Pain name for?
Entertainment.
It's a trap house.
Is that a name that is still kind of used by the Robinsons,
Yeah.
your family? Was Hakeem Robinson aware of that name, House of Pain?
Yeah.
Did Hakeem Robinson have an Instagram account that he was using back in January of 2020?
Yes.
Do you recall what his Instagram account name was?
It was Ksoo 23 times.
What about Abdul Jr.? Did he have an Instagram account?
Yes.
What was that?
Dang, he's telling
Jay
everything.
Crazy.
Ooh.
Do you know someone by the name of Shifan Hogan?
Yes.
Who is he?
That's my baby mother's brother.
Are you also aware of a music video called Bang It Out?
Yes.
And whose music video was that?
Hakeem.
Do you know where that was filmed?
Yes.
Where?
Downtown by the Chop House.
Were you there when it was filmed?
Yes.
Was it filmed prior to Charles McCormick's murder?
Yes.
I mean, I published that might have been already in evidence.
Okay.
showing you what's in evidence that states Exhibit 191 on the monitor in front of you. You see that? Should be on the monitor right there.
Oh, yeah.
He took
see
the
that
clothes? That's
Yes.
crazy.
Is that your red Dodge Challenger that you were driving on January 15, 2020?
Yes.
This is states 193.
They call me Ksoo.
They're playing the video. That's crazy that he took the clothes. Skip ahead. He's watching the video. Y'all are saying he needs to get out of the town, and you might be right.
Sir, in that video, the two firearms that Hakeem Robinson was holding, do you recognize those?
Yes.
Whose firearms who do they belong to?
Ksoo.
Were they real firearms?
Yes.
Did he typically use fake guns in his music video like that?
No.
After the murder of Charles McCormick on January 15, 2020, did you ever see Hakeem with that black AR-style rifle pistol again?
No.
Are you aware
What
of a
happened to it?
dash cam video that recorded the murder of Charles McCormick in this case?
Yes.
Have you seen that video?
Yes.
And the person captured.
Objection, sidebar.
All right, let me see counsel and court reporter at sidebar.
We got a sidebar. What do y'all think of this testimony so far from Pops? He's up here telling it all. He was hiding clothes, picking them up. No wonder this dude's facing this kind of time. It's hard to watch, man. But he's going to keep going after this sidebar. Let me know what y'all think so far in the comments and in the chat. I cannot believe this, man. Let me see what y'all are saying. Shout out to the game. We got over 1,000 of y'all in here. I was on 1.5 speeds catching up, so wanted to make sure I was answering correctly first. Sidebar. He was burning clothes. He snitched on himself. He has to. He's trying to get a deal. This is easy for him because he's been snitching since he was 21. It's crazy. All right, let's get back into Pop's testimony after this sidebar. See what's going on. Let me skip ahead. This man, wild.
Leading up to January 15, 2020, Hakeem Robinson was living with you.
Yes.
And so you would see him on a daily basis.
Yes.
And as you have testified to, he's your biological son.
Yes.
And did you also see him after January 15, 2020?
Yes.
And when he was living with you in your home, did you become familiar with some of the clothing that he owned?
Yes.
See the types of clothing that he would wear?
Yes.
See him as he...
Objection, leading.
Okay, if you'll rephrase your questions.
Did you ever see him walking about the house?
Yes.
Did you see him in music videos?
Yes.
Right. Are you familiar with the way he moves?
Yes.
Are you familiar with, or 5 years ago,
Familiar with the
were
way
you
he
familiar
moves?
with the
What does
way
that mean?
his build was, his physical characteristics?
Yes.
And after January 15th, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that music.
This from yesterday, Nanette.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video
is it?
recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
Oh, now he's upset. Look at him crying. Ah, stop it.
These niggas lacking.
Stop it, dude.
After
What are you crying
the
for?
murder of Charles McCormick, did you
my
become
God.
aware of a post on Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account referencing something that happened?
You crying?
Yes.
And was that posted from a nail salon?
Yes.
And after seeing that post, did you reach out to Hakeem Robinson, your son?
Yes.
And what did you want him to do?
I want him to remove the post.
Are you aware of any other posts Hakeem Robinson made to his social media around that time that concerns you?
Yes.
What was that?
It was it was another post of dude Lil Buck.
What did you see?
It was just the emojis on the bottom of it that said bye bye bye.
Say it again.
It was the emojis, the hand emojis saying bye bye.
Dang.
States 227. That the nail salon post that you reached out to him about? And by him, I mean
Upset.
Hakeem Robinson.
Yes.
Showing what's in evidence as. One moment, I'm sorry, Judge, it's not working. I believe it's States 240, a composite. Do you recognize that, post, sir?
Yes.
Who is that in the post?
Willie.
Billy Addison?
Yes.
And whose Instagram account is that?
Hakeem.
I'm showing you States
Wow.
229. Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
And whose marker is there that at the bottom of the photograph?
Willie.
Who's surrounding it?
Hakeem, Pooh Red, and Kareem.
Is Pooh Red again? Is that Torgon Williams there in the middle?
Yes.
Page 241. Who is that?
Kareem.
Abdul Jr.?
Yes.
And Stage 240, showing you what's in evidence as a photograph that was sent, appears to be from phone number 904-866-2370. That was your phone number?
Yes.
To 478-305-9583. Do you recognize the photo that was attached to that message?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's me.
And who were you sending that to?
I sent it to Hakeem and Kareem.
So you sent it to both Hakeem and Abdul Jr.?
Yes.
Was that to
Wow.
both 478 area code numbers that they had?
Disgusting
Yes.
is putting it
Why were
lightly.
you sending that to them?
To him,
I
him.
really don't know. I really think I was just showing off my outfit, to be honest.
I wasn't
Now-
doing nothing.
Though some people may not believe it, even though you sat here and testified here today, do you still love your family?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
Yes.
You crying?
Is this easy for you to do?
Hell yeah.
No, it's the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
Judge, I don't have any further questions.
Okay. Cross-exam from Mr. Whitaker.
All right, I'm ready for them to cook on this cross-examination because this was some BS, man.
May I please support?
Yes.
Y'all go ahead and cook, Pops.
You love your family, Mr. Robinson. That's what we just heard, right?
Yes.
Here we
Yes,
go.
You love yourself. Right? Yes or no, sir?
Of course.
Dang.
Self-love first, right?
Over your children.
That's the law of nature. Love yourself first.
Oh, that crying went away real quick when she asked him about survival. This man just... Let me rewind this. Y'all might have missed it. Oh my God. Can we have licenses for people to have children? I'm at that point. Let me run it back in case y'all didn't hear that.
Abdul Jr.
Yes.
And stage 240, showing you what's in evidence as a photograph that was sent.
I've never heard anything like
from phone
that.
number 904-866-2370. That was your phone number?
Yes.
To 478-305-9583. Do you recognize the photo that was attached to that message?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's me.
And who were you sending that to?
I sent it to Hakeem and
Wow.
Kareem.
So you sent it to both Hakeem and Abdul Jr.?
Yes.
Was that to both 478 area code numbers that they had?
Yes.
And why were you sending that to them?
Wow.
I really don't know. I really think I was just showing off my outfit, to be honest.
Some people may not believe it.
I gotta skip through it. We got it.
I ain't ever had to do it.
Cross-exam from Mr. Whitaker?
I still can't believe he said that.
Please support.
Yes.
And Kel Bell said it in the chat.
You
I
love
cannot
your
believe how
family,
quickly his
Mr.
attitude
Robinson.
changed.
That's what we just heard, right?
Yes.
I guess you love yourself.
His eyes still red from crying.
Yes or no?
Fake crying.
Of course. Self-love first, right?
Over your children.
That's the law of nature. Love yourself first.
Okay. You're cooperating in this case, correct, sir?
Correct.
This is not your first cooperation, is it?
No,
You've somewhat made a career out of it, have you not?
I wouldn't say career.
That's what y'all are saying.
Well, you first testified against an officer, Officer Eric Sinclair, back in
Relevance.
Overruled.
Yeah.
back in 1999, right?
Did I do what?
You testified against Officer Eric Sinclair back in 1999.
No, I didn't.
You came forward with information.
Yeah,
The officer evidently didn't take it to trial, correct?
correct.
But your cooperation, your testifying to the federal government caused him to enter a plea, right?
I'm not going to agree with that.
Okay. Well, what you probably will agree with is that your sentence was dramatically reduced, right?
Yeah,
I mean, isn't it true that before you talked to the federal government, what you were facing back in 1999
This guy's worse
could have
than
gotten
Rudy.
up to life imprisonment, correct?
yes,
And it was reduced to 10 years, right?
nope.
Substantial reduction?
My time was reduced to 22 years.
How much did you serve?
About 10 years and 3 months, 4 months.
So from life
Nasty,
to an
nasty
ultimate
work.
actual serving sentence of about 10 years.
Guess what? It was a law change, and that's how my time got reduced it again.
Well, and your cooperation, sir,
Yeah.
right? So pretty good deal
Yikes.
you made for yourself.
Yeah.
From life to 10 years?
You've also worked as a confidential informant for police, haven't you?
Yep.
Ooh-wee.
And you're cooperating in this particular case because it will help you, right?
Right.
And you were arrested, I think you told us roughly September of 2020.
September 10th, 2020.
September 10th, it sounds like you remember the exact day,
Yes.
right, sir? I imagine that was an important day to you,
This is the
correct?
attorney for Mr. Whitaker.
I ain't gonna say important.
Well, it did cause you to be incarcerated, sir, right?
Right.
Where you've remained, correct?
Right.
And that was for your involvement in the McCormick homicide, right?
Yes.
When did they hit you with the Rothermel homicide?
2021.
Okay, so in 2020, you're facing an accessory after the fact charge.
He's
for
been
your
involved in a
involvement
lot
the
of
death
murders.
Charles McCormick, right?
Right.
Jesus.
And when they brought you in, you've agreed to cooperate, right?
Right.
But that didn't happen until 2022, correct?
Right.
That would have been after they put the second homicide on you, right?
Right.
Now, in the Rothermel homicide, you're aware that Dominique Barner originally was going to testify against you, right?
Right.
And your involvement in what you pled guilty to as accessory after the fact in the Rothermel killing was that you admit you gave money to Dominique Barner after knowing he had just been involved in this shooting and needed to get out of town.
Yes.
And you're willing to admit that, correct?
Yes.
Jesus.
You do not admit, you do not agree with Mr. Barner's claim that you provided a gun and a car to accomplish that drive-by shooting.
Right.
Okay? You don't agree with that,
No.
right?
No.
Because based on your knowledge, sir, you understand that if you and I plan to do a crime together, whatever crime, we're both considered principals, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
so you can stay at home. But if you and I agree to do a crime and I do everything, but you help me, you support me, you do something, say some word that actually inspires me, that encourages me to commit the crime, you can be punished as if you did everything I did, right?
Right.
But you weren't charged as a principal in the Rothermel killing, were you?
No.
And so you were left with solicitation for murder. I guess you were originally arrested for that charge, right?
Yes.
And essentially, you understood that that charge, they were accusing you of trying to entice
This is wild.
the murder to happen, right?
Right.
But they dropped that charge pursuant to your plea agreement, right?
Well, I think it's going to be dropped.
I'm sorry?
I think it's going to be dropped.
Okay. You just know you haven't entered a plea to it, sir, right?
Right.
That was not part of your plea agreement for you to enter a plea of guilty to solicitation for murder, correct?
Right.
Only accessory, right?
Yes.
And accessory
This
after the
guy's-
fact, you understand, and you understood before you entered your plea agreement, that that's punishable by up to 30 years.
Yes. Yes.
So when you have two of them, that means that you could be sentenced up to 60 years, correct?
60
Correct.
years down to 20.
But in 2022, when you agreed to come forward and cooperate, they cut your exposure by 2/3, right?
Yes.
60 years down to 20. People, think about that. Wow.
I mean, I'm never been super great at math, but 30 plus 30 is 60, right?
Right.
And your plea agreement for the death of two human beings calls for a maximum of 20 years, right?
Right.
And your actual guidelines are only about 7 years, right?
Right.
And I think you told us that that was based on your age, your health issues, and you want to be there for your younger kids, right?
Yes.
Please.
Would you agree with me? You weren't there for your older kids.
That's why I know better this time.
Okay. You did grow up with
Oh,
quite a
God.
bit of
I want to puke. I want to throw up. Yo, y'all said it in the chat. This man, oh, man. And he's going to keep going, too. He's probably going to keep going and have more kids and more kids. Oh, this is disgusting, man. This is for so many reasons.
respect on the street, sir, didn't you?
Oh,
Yep.
And you personally never met Charles McCormick,
Nope.
but you did know who he was, correct?
Yes.
And you knew
I'm going to
in
do better with the
spring
next one.
of 2019 that he had put out
Just keep
this
cranking them out.
rap song, correct?
Yes.
And you, as you've told us, you were physically in the car when Willie Addison was killed, correct?
Yes.
And your son Abdul Jr. was in that car, correct, sir?
Yes.
And Torrigan Williams was in that car, correct, sir?
Yes.
And all of you got shot, correct?
Yes.
And you explained there was somebody else there that was actually also shot and paralyzed as a result, right?
Yes.
And who was that again?
My nephew,
Okay, and what's his name, sir?
Samuel Cooper.
Samuel what?
Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Samuel Cooper.
Yes.
Also shot with Willie Addison, with you all, and is now paralyzed.
Yes.
And then you also mentioned somebody named Moody.
Yes.
Do you know Moody's full name?
I think it's Antonio McLaurin or something like that.
Antonio McLaurin.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Were you aware that Antonio McLaurin wore a wider on Mr. Varner?
Yes. Do we need to speak sidebar about that? Okay. Let me see court reporter and counsel at sidebar.
I heard objection. I just didn't hear anything after that.
We got another sidebar for this absolute clown. So he's gonna do better with the
It's
next
fair
one.
to say that you were vengeful
Jesus.
after that shooting, is it not, sir?
Yes.
And that is, in fact, is why you
Wow.
were willing to be involved in what would become the attempted murder of someone named P. Money, and that resulted in the Rothermill killing.
Yes.
Because P. Money, and do you happen to know his formal name?
No, I don't know his full name.
Okay. But you know who I'm talking about when I say P. Money,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
He was a target for you, correct?
Yes.
Because you did believe he was responsible for not only killing your son, Willie Addison, but hurting everybody else, correct? Including yourself.
Yes.
You were not personally there during the actual shooting of what ended up being the death of Mr. Rothermel and the attempt on P. Money, correct?
Correct.
But you have pled guilty to accessory after the fact for that death.
Yes.
And you have admitted to providing Varner with money in order to get out of town, correct?
Yes.
Now, we've heard you kind of explain that on January 15th, you end up driving your Dodge Challenger, correct?
Yes.
Over to the Townsend Road area.
Yes.
And you claim that you then picked up Dominique Varner and Leroy Whitaker, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I apologize for skipping around a little bit, but I just realized something I almost forgot to ask you about.
Yeah.
How long have you known Leroy Whitaker?
Leroy Whitaker is her client.
I've known him probably about a little bit more than 5 years probably now.
A little bit more than 5 years, sir?
Yeah, probably no.
Okay. And you were born in 71 or 70?
70.
In 1970, which makes you about 55 now, sir?
Yeah, I'll be 55 this year.
Okay. Now, back in 2020, I
Congratulations.
think you've already told us your son, Abdul Jr., was 25? That sound right?
It might be. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you told us, I mean, we can, if we have to, we can do the math.
Yeah,
Not
do the
very good
math.
at the math, but we can certainly do it. What year was Abdul Jr. born?
94.
Okay. So that would appear to make him 26, if my math is correct. Does that sound right?
26 now?
If you subtract, what month? 2020?
November.
Okay, so we'd use 2019, so that'd make him 25 at the time of the death of Mr. McCormick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That sound about right, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that there's a
In
4-year
2020.
age difference between the two sons, between Abdul Jr. and Hakeem Robinson, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if depending on the birthdays, and again, we're talking November, so if there's 4 years, then Hakeem Robinson was 21 years old, right?
Yes.
When was Willie Addison born? What year was he born?
I think 93. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
1993, which would make him 26.
At 2020, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And in 2019, when he was killed, he would have been 25.
Yeah.
Okay. Leroy Whitaker is substantially younger than all of them, correct?
Yeah.
And you always knew that from the little time that you did spend with him, correct?
Yes.
And Willie and Leroy Whitaker had no relationship whatsoever, right?
Not that I know of.
And Leroy Whitaker does not rap that you're aware of, correct?
Oh, no.
And with all of your testimony, though, you have not heard Leroy Whitaker specifically ever make any kind of statement that he wanted Charles McCormick dead, correct?
Correct.
And you have never heard Leroy Whitaker ever say anything to suggest he knew anyone was going to get out of a car and shoot Charles McCormick, correct?
Repeat that question.
Yeah.
Never heard Leroy Whitaker say anything
This is about her client, Leroy
that he
Whitaker.
would have any knowledge that anyone was going to get out and shoot Charles McCormick.
No, I haven't.
And sir, have you ever been convicted of a felony or a crime of dishonesty?
No. You said a crime of dishonesty?
And I'm sorry, but let me make it easier.
Yeah.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony, sir?
Yes.
How many times?
2.
There you go.
Nothing further here.
Okay, cross for
That's it.
Mr. Robinson.
Now this is going to be very important. Very, very important. But getting to Mr. Whitaker, it seems like there wasn't a lot of a connection there between this gentleman and Mr. Whitaker, the other defendant in this case. So I think a lot of the focus is going to be on his connection with his son, Hakeem Robinson, which we're going to get into shortly. Let me know what y'all think about this. All right, we're going to keep it moving and see what Hakeem Robinson's Ksoo's attorney has to say about this. Oh, wow.
Your community up until
He said he doesn't give a F about his
this
kids.
point. Seated right there, right?
Say it again?
Your community, your family, those people that know you best in this world are in this courtroom right now, right?
I don't think so.
You don't see family sitting there?
Nope.
You don't see Hakeem's mother sitting there?
Oh, yeah, I see her.
Now, of course, she knows you, right?
This
Yeah, she
guy
know
is...
A moment ago, you said that you are a 2-time convicted felon. And let's jump into the first time. In the year 2000, you were sentenced
My
to
goodness.
262 months in federal court, correct?
Yes.
Hakeem was an infant at that time, right?
Yes.
You go away for roughly 10 years.
Right.
Now, you said a moment ago that, well, that you disagreed about cooperation. You got what's called, the government filed a 5K, right?
Yes.
Wow. He said he's got no family in there.
And a 5K specifically is when somebody has provided substantial assistance in the investigation or prosecution
I've never
of
seen
others.
anything
You
like
agree
this.
with that?
Yes.
But you disagree that you got a reduction because of cooperation?
No, I don't think I disagree with that. She said testifying.
All right. You snitched on other people, you got a reduction, right?
Yeah.
So years later, this case comes along. You get charged in the McCormick case, you get charged in the Rothermill case, and you initially plead not guilty, correct?
Right.
You fight the McCormick case for a period of time, right?
Right.
You have your attorney involved in depositions knowing the facts of the case, correct?
Yes.
And then your attorney comes to you and says, they're threatening to charge you as a principal.
Objection, Judge.
And the grounds?
Privileged communications.
Okay,
For him to waive, Your Honor, not the government to say.
okay. Well, then I'll leave it to Mr. Abdul Robinson Sr.
There was a point in time when these 2 murder cases are pending that you learn that the government is now trying to leverage you, threatening you with charging you as a principal in the Rothermill case, right?
Yes.
And that would have meant a life minimum mandatory for you, right?
Yes.
So, you agree, you cave, and astonishingly, for the second time, why is it that you only grow a conscience when you're looking at hefty prison terms?
Objection.
Sustained. Just ask a question, Mr. DeCoste, without commentary.
Previous
come on
case, you
now.
were looking at life, you cooperated to get out of it, right?
Yes.
That's a
Once
good
again,
question.
you're looking at life, and you decide to cooperate to get out of it, right?
Right.
Now, you're hoping that the recommendation is going to be that you serve for all of your crimes only 76 months, right?
I mean, yes.
All right. That's what you have in writing with the government, right?
Yes.
And you
What a piece
served
of
a
work.
majority of that time already.
Right.
So that means that within a short couple of months, maybe 12, you're going to be back walking the streets of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That was the price of your testimony. Right?
Right.
You had to cooperate and implicate your two sons, but it got you out of custody.
You say implicate him?
You had to point at your sons. Let's back up for a second. At the point in time that they leveraged you with life on the Rothermill case,
Where's
they had
Tara
already
at?
arrested your
Bring
son
Tara
and
back.
said that he was the one that committed it, right?
Oh, no, no, you confusing me.
Okay. Let's break it down. You said a moment ago that the government sent a message to you that they were going to basically indict you on the Rothermill case and that you were potentially looking at life. You then decided to cooperate. You remember that, right?
Right.
Okay. They had already, on this case, through the evidence, through the depositions that your attorney was at, they already believed that Hakeem was a shooter, right?
Right.
All right. So it wasn't something that you came forward and like, hey guys, let me help you understand the case. You just agreed to their narrative.
No, I didn't agree to their narrative. They asked me what the conversation was when I picked them up.
Okay, let's move on here. So at that point, though, they had already pointed the finger at Hakeem, right?
Right.
All right. So you just continued with their case. I'm going to point at Hakeem. He was a shooter, right?
Yep.
I can't agree with that.
You also pointed out your other son,
Yes.
Abdul, the one that shares your name, Abdul Kareem Robinson Jr., right?
Right.
You back out making more kids.
Before you decided to cooperate, you had also reviewed all of the phone records in this case, correct?
Yes.
So you had knowledge of what the government believed was happening in the case.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about Dominique Barner. Your words, he's a reliable hitman, right?
Yes.
For you to know that he's a reliable hitman, you must have used him as a hitman before, right?
No.
And how do you know he's a reliable hitman? Can't be the Rothermill case because they didn't kill P Money. So how is it that you know that he is a reliable hitman?
I mean, you hear things when you're in the streets.
And that's where you live. Not physically on the streets, but you are a street guy, right?
I have been one.
All right. And the marks of that are on you. You have bullet holes, right?
Said I have been.
Yes.
You have tattoos, right?
Yes.
Keem has neither.
Right.
Not a single tattoo in his body, right?
Right.
Never been shot.
Talks a big game.
That's good.
Now, let's get back to Barner, your reliable hitman. In the Rothermill case, it's Blue, that's you, right?
Yes.
Now, you also go by OG, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Blue, Butter, right? Dominique Barner,
Yeah.
and Chris Brown, right?
Yes.
That's the trio. Blue, Butter, Brown. In the Rothermill case, right? Right?
Yeah.
Now, Chris Brown, his nickname is Crazy Chris.
Right.
You know Chris Brown, obviously.
Yes.
State? All right. Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Robinson.
All right, I'm waiting for this lawyer to get started.
Remark.
Come on, brother.
It's defense one. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
He
That's a
snitched on
picture of Chris
everybody.
Brown.
Right.
And you know that's a picture of Chris Brown because you committed crimes with him.
No.
You're denying that you committed crimes with him on the Rothermill
Objection,
case?
Judge.
Yes, I'm denying.
Okay, just a moment. When there's an objection, I have to rule. What's the objection?
I withdraw based on the way it was then phrased.
Okay. Go ahead, ask the question.
Chris
She said
Brown's
try
the
again.
co-defendant on the Rothermill case, right?
Right.
And you pled guilty on that case?
Yes.
All right. Now, this photo fairly and accurately depicts what Chris Brown looked like in January of 2020.
Yes.
Defense offers with pre-mark as defense one.
Okay, is there any objection from the state? Any objection from Mr. Whitaker? No, Your Honor. Okay, then defense exhibit will be marked into evidence as Defendant Robinson's number 1.
There you go. He said, how do you know someone's a reliable hitman? Hey, you just know. The streets talk.
That's Chris
right?
Brown, right?
Leave him alone.
Can you see the monitor?
His monitor is not on.
Published all. Mike taught me better.
Well, it's off everywhere now.
There we go. Now, there we go. It takes a minute.
Okay.
That's Chris Brown, right?
Yes.
Butter pecan skin. Right?
Yes.
Not Hakeem.
No.
Dreads
Uh-oh.
down to his chin, right?
No.
He's got dreads, no?
Yes.
Some of that hair goes down to his chin.
Hair on his chin?
He's swiveling his
Down
chair
to
back
his
and
chin.
forth. This
Yeah,
guy's
hair on his
nervous.
chin.
All right. Now, Chris Brown's right around 6 feet, maybe a little bit under.
He
Right.
he might be about 6 feet, a little bit on.
He's a skinny guy, too, right?
Yes.
Reliable hitman, right?
He's also best friends with Buck.
Yes.
Crazy Chris, Chris Brown, and Butta Dominique Barner. Right?
Right.
Now, Dominique Barner, he lives that life too, right? He's got wounds, he's got tattoos.
Yes.
He doesn't have a future in the entertainment industry.
No.
None of them do.
No.
Now, let's talk about work. Been out of custody since, roughly 2009, July 2009, you get out of custody on that federal case.
Yes.
In your life, you have never filed taxes, right?
No.
Judge relevant.
Yes, sustained.
She said yes, sustained.
Never received a paycheck from a legitimate job.
Yes.
Now, the House of Pain, your Instagram handle is HOP CEO, right?
Right.
That stands for House of Pain CEO.
Yes.
That's yours from back in the 90s, right?
Right.
When House of Pain, that's my era, when House of Pain was big. Right?
Right.
That's not Hakeem's era.
No.
Now, you had shirts that were put together, right?
Yes.
You even have like drawings where you tried to draw out the crest for House of Pain,
Yes.
and you were hoping to build that into something legitimate, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Legitimate. The emblem, correct me if I'm wrong, is an axe on the right side, right?
The what?
Do you remember the logo that you drew?
No.
To refresh your recollection, to take a look at what you drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see it. We want to see it too. Y'all don't hide it.
Take a look at that. You know if that refreshes your recollection.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, so the House of Pain logo that you created, it's got a house with bullet holes in it, right?
Yeah.
Below that, stacks of money, right?
Right.
A microphone.
Under relevance.
Yeah, how is this relevant?
Your Honor, do you want me to go sidebar and explain?
No, I'm going to sustain.
Okay. A House of Pain email that the government has talked so much about today, that's also yours, right?
No.
So House of Pain and everything about it is yours except the email address.
Yeah, I can't remember making no email address for House of Pain.
When the police searched your house in the U-Haul truck that was out there, they found T-shirts for House of Pain. They found other swag that you had made and these drawings for House
Why
of
do you
Pain, right?
pronounce swag like that?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Swag.
And again, your Instagram handle is HOP CEO.
Yes.
All right.
Said other swag.
Now, let's talk about Hakeem Robinson. Hakeem is 6'2", 6'3", your words?
Yes.
Well over 200 pounds?
Yeah.
230, 240?
About 230.
In 2019, an opportunity came his way, right?
Yeah.
He was close friends with another rapper by the name of Young and Ace, right?
Correct.
Oh,
He's
here
known Ace
goes
for a long
Youngin.
time.
He said
Correct.
swag.
Ace has gotten hugely big over the years, right?
Correct.
Now, at the time, Ace was signed by Cinematic, right?
Correct.
And at that time, Hakeem was lucky enough to get connected with Johnny Shipes, right?
Correct.
Now, this is the same guy that found Nipsey Hussle in California, right?
Correct.
Joey Badass, right?
Yeah.
T-Pain.
Yep.
So this wasn't a small deal. This wasn't Charles McCormick's song that's out there. He had a legitimate record deal.
Right.
Now, we know from Charles McCormick that people in this diss rap and this drill rap, they will rap about things that they weren't involved in, right?
Correct.
Because you said Charles McCormick was not involved in this.
Correct.
Now, you also agree that drill rap, the type rap like the video, Bang It Out, that sells, right?
Yes.
And I asked you, and I think I asked you, and it was a couple years back, sells a lot better than happy rap, like Will Smith rap.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, you had hopes prior to manage Ace, right?
Yes.
But he didn't take you along.
No, he already had a manager.
And then your son gets signed in 2019, right?
Right.
He's off in California shooting a music video in December, right?
I can't remember.
He didn't bring you along either.
That ain't true, man. That's not true.
What's the
He
truth?
did not agree to let you manage his career. Or is your testimony that he did? He wanted you to manage it?
Of course.
Of course not. He didn't want you to manage it.
Of course, he did.
Yet you weren't with him on any of those trips, right?
I was with him on a lot of trips.
You have no credits on any of his songs.
Yeah, leave
No,
Chris
I don't
Brown
want
out
no
of this.
credits
Leave
on
Will
this song.
Smith out of it.
Johnny Shipes is the one that is in the records as his manager, right?
I would assume.
So let's now talk about the day before the murder. That white car that you already let us know, you drove that white car over to the JSO property facility, right?
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
Now let's talk about the motive of others. Your testimony is that Hakeem Robinson, who was not shot, who is not biologically tied to Willie Addison like you, that somehow he had more motive than the other people that were actually shot. Right?
Say that again.
We're talking about the people that would have had a motive to be upset at Charles McCormick, okay?
Right.
You, Butter, and Brown, Blue, Butter, Brown, I'm going to trip over that if I say it fast. The whole thing about P Money was because you believe that he was behind Willie's murder, right?
Right.
Okay. So now Charles McCormick comes along and he's putting out a song. He's not signed to a record deal, right?
Right.
His song isn't getting any traction.
Right.
He's nowhere near the level of Ksoo, Hakeem Robinson, right?
Correct.
But your testimony is that was a motive enough for murder. That's your testimony, right?
It's this song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's a whole list of people that would be way above him to have the motive to kill Charles McCormick, right?
Right.
You?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You'd have no motive to kill a guy who's basically laughing about the night that you were shot.
I mean, not me. Should I kill him, pro se myself?
Look, all I know is this. And I'll put this
What?
into question. You claim that the phone that's used by the shooter, that's registered in your name, right? Oh, excuse me, Darrell Watts, right?
Right.
And we'll get to that. You allegedly burned the clothes that Butter had on him, right?
Correct.
You break through the police perimeter to pick up
Yeah, he meant
Leroy
per
Whitaker
se. He said per se.
and Varner, right?
Come on, man. You exaggerating, man. You know it wasn't no police perimeter, none of that. You exaggerating now.
I'm exaggerating that there wasn't drones and helicopters overhead
How would I know that?
because you were driving to the location.
And I would see a drone in the air?
So we'll agree. All right, let's say the JSO. We'll let JSO answer the question whether they had a perimeter and they had hundreds of officers trying to find the shooter that was running through neighborhoods.
You really think I would have went through there if I seen all those police and all that? A drone and a helicopter and all that? You think I would have went up in there with my car registered in my name?
You don't want me to answer that question. So why don't you stick to answering my questions and not asking me them? It's a life you live, right? You live this life in the streets, right?
Nah.
Or wait, are you telling me that you, as the patriarch of the family, that basically these kids come by and say, hey, Blue, go do this?
They didn't call Leroy Whitaker daddy to go do it. They called me. They did. What if they would have called I would like to see how they would feel if they would have called somebody else to go pick somebody up. They didn't. They called me. If I would have knew something was going on, I wouldn't have never went.
All right.
Think I'm gonna go over there in my car with my phone and knowing something going on? I would like to been, if I would like to been involved in a crime, I'd like to know that I'm involved in a crime. Let me know that, okay, it's a crime happening now. Let me know something. I was in the blind.
So you're a victim in this case, right?
I ain't gonna say I'm a victim, but I would like to know that I'm being involved in something and just ask for a ride.
All right, so then after you know about it, you're then cool with going to burn clothes, right?
Yeah, after I get to know about it, I was cool with that.
Yeah, what's a little bit of a felony, destruction of evidence.
Yeah, I did it. I like Scotty. I did.
Definitely know you didn't call 911.
Right.
That conscience only grew later when you were looking at life.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about Darrell Watts. There's a bunch of cell phones that are in the name of Darrell Watts, right?
Correct.
And the phone that was used, now, it's interesting, the government, they asked you about a bunch of phone numbers, and you remembered it off the top of your head, right?
Yeah.
But the one that they had to tell you was 478-305-9583.
Objection, Judge.
What's the grounds?
The misstatement.
Okay, I will, of course, the jury will recall the testimony that came out from the witness stand, if you'll just ask the question of the witness.
You can get him talking.
You were asked about a bunch of phone numbers, and you were able to recite them, except for one that they told you, and you just agreed, yes. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
And that's 478-305-9583, right?
Right.
Now, that phone's under your dead friend's name, Darrell Watts, right?
Right.
You paid for that phone, right?
Correct.
And in December, you paid something like $1,000 that you owed on that phone and others.
Right.
So whoever it is that had that phone, the shooter, you supplied it to him.
Oh, I didn't know the shooter had the phone. I didn't know. I mean,
So, Darrell Watts was your best friend, right?
yeah.
He was murdered.
Yeah.
To this day, you are not cleared as a suspect in that case.
Objection, Judge.
Sustained. Mr. DeCoste, just ask questions, please, that are relevant.
Probably from JSO.
An arrest has
They
not
got
been
that
made in the
information
murder
from
of
JSO.
Darrell Watts.
Objection, Judge.
Sustained.
Now, you've also learned that Torgon Williams was involved in the murder of Charles McCormick, right?
He was involved.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't know that?
No.
You were a co-defendant for a while, your attorney's going to depositions, you don't know the other people that were implicated?
No.
Chris Brown?
In Charles' case?
Yes.
No, I never seen. No, I don't know that.
Janera Smith?
No.
But none of them have been charged.
Right.
Wow. Y'all give me
Now, let's
one second.
focus on the specific day of January 15th, 2020. Your words, you didn't see Hakeem that entire day.
Correct.
Didn't see him before, right?
Right.
Didn't see him after.
Correct.
Now, you said that you were worried about him, right?
Correct.
Well, you have all these phone numbers that you have memorized. You didn't call any of them,
Correct.
but you were concerned?
Yes.
Common sense dictates that if you're concerned about your son, and that what you're saying is actually true, that you would have picked up the phone and called him, but you didn't do that.
Correct. I didn't.
Chifton Hogan. First time we've ever heard it's somebody you're related to.
I'm not related to him.
Okay, but it's somebody that's a couple degrees of separation, that's tied to the family, right?
He's my baby, mother, brother.
And you know from this case that he was never charged, right?
Correct.
Yet his DNA is inside of the car. Right?
Oh, I guess.
I'm not asking you to guess. I'm saying, do you know about the evidence in the case to which you pled to?
Some of it.
All right. Are you aware that Chifton Hogan's DNA is found inside of the car?
Yeah.
So you are sure now?
Yeah.
That would stand for the proposition that DNA can end up inside of a car without somebody ever being in it, right?
I'm not sure.
So, your other son, Abdul Jr., he's not here anymore, right?
Correct.
Your hope, something that has been discussed, you're hoping that in exchange for your testimony here today, that his case would be dropped. Right?
No.
You're not hoping for that?
I mean, if it do, it's good. I mean, but I can't say that.
So you're saying that that's not true, or you're saying it's not, or you're saying you do want your other son to be convicted?
So much cap.
No, I'm not saying I want him to be convicted. I'm not saying that I want him to be convicted. If they drop his case because of what I'm doing, great.
He doesn't care. It's self-preservation, right?
As long as you're protected, that's the most important thing for you, though.
When you say protected, what you mean?
The same thing that Ms. Schlax asked you. You said, well, you know, if they drop his, well, that would be great. But your number one priority out of all of this is you.
I think I'm number 2.
Sir, you come in here as a 2-time convicted felon. Because of these other cases, you'll be convicted at least 2 more times, right?
Right. Correct.
A lifetime of crime, right?
Objection, Judge.
Sustained.
You'll be a 4-time convicted felon. You've already spent 10 years in prison and approximately 5 in custody on this.
Correct.
For a total of about 15 years in custody.
Correct. Let's not forget about the 10 years that I was out free and no trouble.
But then you got into trouble again.
Right. I was out free from 2009 to 2020, no trouble.
I understand, but coming in here today and going back to the question, your number one objective is protecting yourself.
Of course.
One brief moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
This guy, man.
Mr. Robinson, one more thing. The deal with Cinematic, that occurred right in the months before this murder, right?
Yes.
Basically, right around December, they fly him out to California. He's shooting music videos, but it's right around that time that he inked that deal.
I'm not sure. I don't remember him going out to California, so I can't say.
But you can say that that deal was inked right around that time.
Yes.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Is there any redirect?
How do y'all feel about the cross-examine from the defense? I think it was good. Shines a major light on his credibility. Shows this man doesn't care about anybody but himself, and he's a terrible father. Now, when it comes to him pointing the finger at his son, or his sperm donee, I don't know how you say it. Is this going to be enough? Is the jury going to see him as a credible witness? I don't think so. We'll have to see what the evidence shows as it plays out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments in the chat. Y'all said his dad ain't ish, man. Let me acknowledge a couple super chats and we'll keep him moving. My gosh. My awesome, amazing Amy is in here doing what she always does, showing love and support. Gifted 5 memberships. If you got a membership from Amy, y'all know what to do. Make sure you say thank you. All right. Show some love. No applause here. Why get in trouble at all? Just try to live right. It's that simple. His dad is terrible. He's an old, useless life. F that ain't doing, did nothing but made babies. Oh, man. This dude is amazingly disgusting. That's putting it lightly. I don't think the lawyer did a good job. Convict the felon or not, the man was believable. What? No, I don't believe a word this dude says. And he also, the lawyer, took a point to point out what the reliable, what do you call him, a reliable assassin looked like and how it more fit the description of the shooter in this case. It's wild, man. Yeah, Butta's testimony is coming up next. We're almost done with Pops here, and then we'll get into Butta's testimony. Don't worry. Amy also dropped the cake. It's lunchtime. Amy's ready for some cake. Bringing the cake, the best cake in here. I got you. We're almost there, Amy. Don't worry. Do you feel like he's not taking accountability for anything? He was leading the boys to a life of hell. Now he's using the golden ticket to push them into the fire. No, he's taking accountability. He just says he doesn't care. It's like, hey, you heard the first thing he said to the defense attorney when they got up there. Self-preservation, right? Every man for himself. Offspring, no spring. I'm gonna make sure I'm good. What a bum, man. And he's gonna keep having kids. He said, I didn't get it right the first time, but maybe on the 12th one, I'll get it right. Disgusting. Let's go ahead and let's get into redirect and see if we get any more information from this clown. I highly doubt it.
A little bit, Judge.
We don't need to hear much more from him.
Yeah, police report.
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Yeah.
That 478-305-9583 number that you were asked about, that was under Darrell Watt's name.
Yes.
Did you give that number to Chris Brown?
No.
You didn't let him use it?
No.
Sure?
Positive.
Now, on I'm going to show you what's in evidence. It states 187. Is that on your screen?
Yeah.
Objection outside of the scope of cross.
I don't have a question.
Judge, I'm going to ask about Chris Brown.
Okay, then that's permissible. So objection overruled.
There's probably nothing there. Blue looks dumb. Yeah, it does look pretty bad. I wish we could see the video. Why can't we see the video? Dang.
Chris Brown? That was shooting?
No.
Oh, that's the video from the dash cam. He's gonna say, "That's my son." Get out of here, man.
It's Hakeem.
And you indicated a few moments ago that Hakeem's approximately 6'2". Have you ever measured him, or are you just going off what you believe?
No, I never imagined.
As he sits here today, does Hakeem Robinson look the same as he did 5 years ago?
No.
Overruled.
What's that?
Does he look different today, Hakeem Robinson, than he did 5 years ago? Has his build changed in any way?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he look a little grown, like, you know.
Shut up.
He was smaller
dude.
5 years
Get
ago?
this guy out of here.
Okay, sustained. Just rephrase your question.
You said bigger today?
Yes.
Objection, leading to strike.
Okay. There's no evidence to strike, so I'm not striking. It's because the attorney's questions are not evidence. Anybody's attorney's questions are not evidence, but rephrase your question without leading.
Judge, sorry, Mr. Robinson, I didn't hear your answer. When I asked you, how does he look different today, what was your response?
He grown, gained a little weight.
Now,
Gained a little
you were
weight.
asked a lot of questions about the deal that Hakeem Robinson signed with Cinematic. You remember that?
Yes.
And some questions about him going to California to film a music video.
Yes.
But the Being It Out video was filmed right here in Jacksonville, right?
Yes.
You were there for that?
Yes.
Now, are you familiar with Robinson Management, LLC?
Who?
Robinson Management, LLC. Does that sound familiar to you?
No.
Were you involved with Hakeem Robinson's cinematic endeavors to be signed?
Yes.
And were you trying to assist him with that and manage him with that?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Were you in fact in communication with people from Cinematic?
Yes.
And were you continuing to aid and assist Hakeem with that?
Yes.
May I approach the witness, Judge?
Yes?
Maybe.
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
I'll try.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes.
When you a document, take a look at it yourself. So you can recognize it.
Good.
Part of that agreement was cinematic music. Were you actually on that contract?
Yes.
How so?
I was his management.
Okay. And you signed that form.
Yes.
Did Hakeem Robinson sign it?
Yes.
One moment, Judge.
All right.
No, that's all, Judge. Thank you.
All right, may this witness be excused?
Request for recross, Your Honor.
Okay, but it's very limited to redirect.
Here we go.
Mr. Robinson, you were shown that video, right?
Yes.
Government
still
asked you
crying,
who that
poor
was,
guy.
right?
Yes.
If you said anybody other than Hakeem, you'd still be looking at life, right?
Yes.
Nothing further.
All right, may this witness be excused?
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you.
I like that. I like that recross though. If you don't say what they want you to say, are you going to be looking at 60 years in prison? Yep. Get out of here, dude. I mean, we got Woody 2.0, right? A man, except in this case, this man is proud of the fact that he's up there having to say what he's supposed to say, which is absolutely wild and insane, especially considering the person he's pointing the finger at is his own son. Again, didn't have much of a relationship with him, but it's still weird and sad to see because he did have some involvement. A man's dead. He's already pled guilty. Now we have to see moving forward, what is the defense going to be able to show that maybe points to Hakeem not being involved, and is the state going to be able to prove that he was? So far, I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know what you think about this in the comments and in the chat. Wow. You know better. That's why you helped. He's like he said, self-preservation, man. If y'all are ready, it's time for this one. Let me see what y'all are saying before we get into butter, though. This dude, let me make sure I spell his name right. Let me see if I could find, let me see. I want to make sure I get his name right. Dominique Barner. And this is from day 3. So we're going to be caught up after this. We got Butta's testimony coming up next. Somebody else who's snitching, pointing the finger. It's going to be interesting. Typo, that dad is telling. He's bigger now. 5 years ago, he was not that big. He still might have been 200 pounds, but not as big as he is now. And what about his dreads? Were they that long too? He's dead wrong. Y'all say he's trash and a clown. You know better. That's why you helped. Sorry, but that shooter looked very skinny and not as tall. 10 years outside of prison is an accomplishment. I know many guys who can barely make it 6 months and go back. He's more than a bad influence. He's a horrible person. Yeah, I think that's an understatement. Thank you to everybody who's liked the video so far. We got 1,000 of y'all in here. We're still missing about 400 votes. So if y'all could, our 400 votes, likes, Likes are free. All right. Like the video. I'm going to be begging for likes until I'm off of YouTube, which is going to be a while from now. So y'all go ahead and like the video if you haven't yet. Let's get and see what Butter has to talk about. This is going to be another witness who is pointing the finger at Hakeem Robinson, aka Ksoo. Butter is going to testify. He's got a lot. If you thought the father was bad, this testimony is really bad. So let's go ahead and get into it. Check it out. See what Butter has to say, aka Dominique Barner. Yikes. They got
All
him
right, Mr.
in
Barner, if you'll have a
chains.
seat right there in the chair, or turn around to be sworn. All right, sir. Please sit closely to that microphone and speak loudly and clearly.
I don't believe a word
State,
any
you may
of these guys
proceed.
are saying.
Thank you. May it please the court.
Yes.
Would you, sir, Mr. Barner, would you please state and spell your name?
Dominique Barner, DominiqueBarner.
And how old are you today?
Say what?
How old are you today?
31.
When's your birthday?
October 31st, 93.
And did you graduate from high school?
No,
When did you stop going to school?
in the 10th grade.
Approximately how tall are you?
5'7".
Do you have any tattoos?
Yes, sir.
You have any tattoos on your arms?
Yes, sir.
All right, what kind of tattoos do you have on your arms?
Money signs, my name, my daddy name, my daughter name,
On your left forearm, for example, what do you have tattooed?
my birth year,
Okay, and what is that?
1993,
Okay. And what about on your right arm, forearm?
my daddy name,
Do you have a
That name
nickname?
tattooed. He must have been
What is
shot.
your nickname?
Butter.
And is that B-U-T-T-A?
Yes, sir.
And how did you get that nickname?
It's a family name.
It's a name because when he gets on the stand, any information you need, he just pushes it over to you like butter. So smooth. He's like, oh, you need me to talk? I'll talk.
Did your dad have the same nickname?
Yes, sir.
Is your dad still alive?
Anytime he's snitching, it's smooth.
How old were you when your dad passed?
Like butter.
11,
Yeah, his dad's dead. Dang.
When were you taken into custody on the charges you currently have pending?
January 15th, 2020,
And how old were you at that time?
26.
And have you remained in custody since that day?
Yes, sir.
Have you been charged with burglary with an assault or battery and home invasion robbery for the offense that took place at 1033 Townsend Boulevard on January 15, 2020?
Yes, sir.
And today, are you aware of the name of the victim in that charge?
Yes, sir.
And what's that person's name?
Barbara Buckley.
Prior to that day, did you know who she was?
No.
Since the burglary with an assault or battery and home invasion, therefore the same offense,
Yes, sir.
is it your understanding that you can only be sentenced on one of those offenses?
Yes, sir.
And you have a co-defendant in that burglary charge,
Yes, sir.
right? And what's the name of your co-defendant in the burglary charge?
Leroy Whitaker.
Do you see Leroy Whitaker in the courtroom here today?
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell us where he is seated and what he is wearing?
He got on blue and white.
All right. Can you describe the table or who he is sitting next to as well?
Sitting next to his lawyer.
Which table?
The front table, the first table.
Your Honor, with the record reflect, he's identified Mr. Whitaker.
Okay, the record shall so reflect.
Have you also been charged with second-degree murder for your involvement in the murder of Charles McCormick on January 15, 2020?
Yes, sir.
And who are the other individuals that have been charged with the murder of Charles McCormick along with you?
Leroy Whitaker, Hakeem Robinson, and Abdul Robinson,
Bill Robinson.
Jr.
Okay. And do you see Hakeem Robinson in the courtroom here today?
Yes, sir.
If you see him, can you tell us where he is seated and what he is wearing?
He's in a bike row. Got on blue and white.
And you said back, I missed the first part.
Got on blue and white.
And where is he seated in the courtroom?
At the second table.
Your Honor, with the record reflect, witnesses identified Hakeem Robinson.
All right, the record shall so reflect.
Have you also been charged with aggravated fleeing and attempting to elude a law enforcement officer?
Yes, sir.
And while you were in custody for the murder of Charles McCormick, did you also get charged by the state with a second murder involving Damon Rothermel?
Yes, sir.
And when did Damon Rothermel's murder take place?
January 31st, 2019.
Do you have co-defendants in that case?
Yes, sir.
All right. Specifically, who are your co-defendants in the Damon Rothermel murder case?
Christopher Brown and Derek Hudson.
And is Abdul Robinson
Chris
Sr.
Brown.
a co-defendant in that case as well?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
In August of 2020, did you agree to cooperate and testify against your co-defendants in all of your cases?
Yes, sir.
And then on September 10th of 2020, did you enter pleas of guilty to the court on those charges?
Yes, sir.
So you pled guilty to second-degree murder for the Damon Rothermel case,
Yes, sir.
as well as the Charles McCormick murder,
Yes, sir.
the burglary with assault or battery,
Yes, sir.
and the aggravated fleeing or attempting to elude.
Yes, sir.
And for each and every one of those charges, who did you plead guilty to?
Judge Salvador.
And today, have you been sentenced?
No, sir.
Who ultimately is going to decide what sentence you receive?
Judge Salvador.
Have you been promised by the state that you would receive any specific sentence based on your cooperation?
No, sir.
Based on your pleas of guilty to those charges, what is the maximum sentence this court can sentence you to?
Life.
Without parole?
Without parole.
Both of these guys are facing life.
And life without parole, that's on the 2 murder charges?
Yes, sir.
Is that also the potential sentence on the burglary with an assault or battery?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you know what your guideline score is for your charges that you've pled to?
Yes, sir.
And what is your guideline score?
41.8 years.
And so that 41.8 years, does that reflect the lowest sentence the judge should sentence you to without a legal reason to go below?
Yes, sir.
Now, is your cooperation, does that provide a legal basis that allows the court to go below 41.8 years if the court thinks that's appropriate?
Yes, sir.
But does the court have to?
No.
What is the absolute minimum sentence you can get?
With
At sentencing, what's the minimum sentence the court can sentence you to?
20 years.
And then again, even with your cooperation, 20 years up to.
Life.
Now, do you hope that this court will consider your cooperation?
Yes, sir.
Are you hopeful to get the best possible sentence you can get?
Yes, sir.
And that would be 20 years in prison.
Yes, sir.
But are you prepared for the possibility you may spend the rest of your life in prison?
Yes, sir.
If this judge thinks you are lying, do you think that is good for you or bad for you?
Bad.
Do you know someone named Abdul Robinson Sr.?
Yes, sir.
How do you know him?
I knew him since I was young.
Are you related to him?
No.
All right. So how did you know him when you were young?
Well, he's a friend of my dad.
What do you call Abdul Robinson Sr.?
Blue. Big homie.
Do you know where Abdul Robinson Sr. was living back in 2020?
Not specifically.
What areas of town?
Northwest.
Does Abdul Robinson Sr. have any children?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you know some of them?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes, sir.
What is Abdul Robinson Jr.'s nickname?
Kareem.
Do you recall how old you were when you first met Kareem?
Yes, sir.
Approximately how old?
9 years old.
Were you in school?
Yes, sir.
And did you become friends with Kareem?
Yes, sir.
Do you know someone whose nickname is Gay Crazy?
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
Kareem.
Okay, so he has 2 nicknames.
Yes, sir.
Do you also know someone whose nickname is Fula?
Yes, sir.
All right, who's Fula?
It's Blue first son.
Is that Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem's brother?
Yes, sir.
Does Abdul Robinson Jr. and Fula actually have the same first and last name?
Yes, sir.
When did you meet Fula?
5th grade.
Was that around the time that you also met Kareem?
No, sir.
All right.
It was before.
Before? What school were you going to?
Pickett Elementary.
Did you become friends with Fula?
Yes, sir.
And you obviously know an individual named Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Who is Hakeem Robinson related to?
Related to Kareem and Fula.
And is Abdul Robinson Sr. his father?
Yes, sir.
Do you know
Life or
Hakeem
tail,
Robinson's
those
mother's
were
name?
his choices.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Ebony.
Can you say it louder?
Ebony.
Ebony? What's the age difference between Hakeem Robinson and his brother Abdul Jr., Kareem?
One was born 94. One was born 98.
Do you know anything else about their birth date that's interesting?
It's on the same day.
Okay. Approximately how old were you when you met Hakeem Robinson?
I know it was 2015.
You think that it was around that time?
Yeah.
All right. So do you know around how old he would have been, Hakeem?
Like 18.
Do you recall where you were when you first met Hakeem?
Yes, sir.
Where was that?
Timber Run Apartments.
Is that here in Jacksonville?
Yeah. 103rd.
Now, when you first saw Hakeem Robinson out of that apartment complex, did you know who he was?
Yes, sir.
Did he know who you were?
No, sir.
After seeing Hakeem out of that complex, did you, or did Hakeem become aware that you were friends with his brothers?
Yes, sir.
Does Hakeem Robinson have any nicknames?
Yes, sir.
What are they?
Ksoo.
All right.
Hakeem.
Kimi?
Hakeem and Ksoo.
Okay, so. Do you know someone, you identified Leroy Whitaker, how do you know him?
I know him through his cousin.
All right, who's his cousin?
We call him Popeye, but his name Mark Lee.
Is Leroy Whitaker related to Hakeem Robinson in any way?
Yes, sir.
How?
Cousins.
Does Leroy Whitaker have a nickname?
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
Scotty.
You forgot.
Yeah, I'll need you to
Scotty.
speak up. I couldn't hear that either.
Scotty.
Okay.
Scotty?
Thank you.
Just make sure
Oh,
you stay
sound like
close
you
to the
said he
microphone.
forgot it.
Prior to January 15th of 2020, did you, Abdul Robinson Jr., Hakeem Robinson, and Leroy Whitaker all spend time together?
Yes, sir.
Was that often,
Yes, sir.
but usually in a group setting?
Yes, sir.
Do you know someone named Torgon Williams?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who is he?
Friend.
Is Torgon Williams related to the Robinsons?
I would say Kareem.
So Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yeah.
How is Torgon related to him?
They called each other cousins.
Do you recall when approximately you met Torgon?
Yes, sir.
When was that?
Like 2016.
And who introduced you to Torgon?
Fuller.
Fula?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with a local rap group called ATK?
Yes, sir.
Was Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem, part of ATK?
Yes, sir.
Allegedly.
What about Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
Torgon Williams?
Yes, sir.
Based on your relationship with that group, and specifically Abdul Robinson Jr. and Hakeem and Leroy Whitaker, did you become associated with ATK?
Yes, sir.
And are you also familiar with another local rap group named Six Block?
Yes, sir.
Do the groups
I'm surprised
ATK
they're
and
not
Six
calling
Block
them
get along?
gangs. That's kind of wild to hear.
Do they basically hate one another?
We used to
Yes, sir.
Atlanta.
Are you familiar with the street term ops?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
Opponents, opposition.
Are ATK and Six Block ops of one another?
Yes, sir.
Do members of both rap groups put out songs that are disrespectful about other individuals in the other group when they've been hurt or killed?
Yes, sir.
What are those kind of songs often referred to as?
Diss track.
Diss track?
A diss track.
If someone puts out a diss track, can that make them a target of the other group?
Yes, sir.
Turning your attention back to January of 2020, do you recall where you were living?
Yes, sir.
And where was that?
3830 University Boulevard. The Esperanza Apartments.
So an apartment complex on University?
Yes, sir.
Were you living with anyone at that apartment complex?
Yes, sir.
Who?
My girlfriend,
What was her name?
Janera Smith.
Say that a little louder, sir.
Janera Smith.
Smith. Okay. When did you and Gennaro start living at that apartment complex?
July of 2019.
Does Gennaro Smith know Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes, sir.
Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
Even Torgon Williams?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to you getting arrested, had all of those individuals been to your apartment on University?
Yes, sir.
Today, are you in a relationship with Gennaro Smith?
No, sir.
Has that been over for a while?
Yeah.
Now, prior to January of 2020, were you familiar with someone named Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
Was Charles McCormick affiliated with the group Six Block?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with someone by the name of Raekwon Howard?
Yes, sir.
Is Raekwon Howard affiliated with Six Block?
Yes, sir.
Did Charles McCormick have a rap name?
As a rough area, yeah.
What was it?
Buck.
Can you say that again?
Buck.
In 2019, did Charles McCormick put out a diss track?
Yes, sir.
And what was that diss track or song? What did it reference?
Dead people.
And do you recall some of the people that were referenced in that song?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Willie. 2-3. Snoop.
Who's Willie?
Willie Addison. That's Kareem's brother.
I'm sorry, who's who?
That's Kareem's brother.
Can I interrupt y'all for a second? And I apologize for that. Ma'am, do you need a cough drop or water or anything? Do you have to, are you sure? I want to be sure you're okay. There's another cough drop we're handing you. And you can have water up here if you need to. I didn't mean to call you out, but I saw you coughing a lot. So do you need a glass of water? We can get that
Judge
for you.
said chill
No?
out.
Okay. All right.
Okay, please
You may go ahead, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you. You said Willie Addison was who?
It was Kareem's brother.
Okay. So Kareem being Abdul Robinson Jr., Hakeem's brother.
Yeah.
Did Willie Addison and Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem, actually have the same mother?
Yes, sir.
And do you know her name?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Angie.
You also mentioned someone named 23. Who's 23?
Royale.
Who was Royale friends with?
Hakeem.
Were Hakeem Robinson and his brother, Abdul Robinson Jr., close with Willie Addison?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember when Willie Addison was killed?
Yes, sir.
And when was that?
January 15th, 2019.
So exactly 1 year prior to Charles McCormick's murder?
Yes, sir.
How was Willie Addison killed?
Shot.
Are you aware of if
Dang.
anyone else was with him at the time he was shot?
Yes, sir.
Who was with him?
Abdul Robinson Jr. and Sr., Torian, Modi, and Sam.
Did they all get shot as well?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem, was shot?
Yes, sir.
Where?
His head.
Did it take a long time for him to recover?
Yes, sir.
Was he still physically suffering some of the effects of that shooting in late 2019, beginning of 2020?
Yes, sir.
What kind?
Well, he messed up his ability to walk, like run.
Could he walk?
He could walk, but he couldn't run.
How did you become aware of Charles McCormick's diss song about Willie?
Through the internet.
And do you recall where you saw it on the internet?
Instagram.
And how did you view that on Instagram?
I was on a fake page.
You were on a fake page?
Yeah, I had a fake page.
Why were you using a fake page?
To stalk people.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yes.
An interesting fact about this trial, y'all might not have known, day 2 is almost non-existent because what happened, there was a juror that was accidentally shown during day 2. So they had to cut all the video from that day. So the juror is going to talk about it in the later video. We might get into that later.
Mr. Garner, I'm approaching with what has been marked for identification as States P. This disc, do you recognize this, sir?
Yes, sir.
And what do you recognize this to be?
It's a diss track.
Who's this track?
Buck.
Is that Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
And have you listened to this?
Yes, sir.
And is it a fair and accurate recording of the song we were just talking about?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would seek to introduce into evidence what's been marked for identification of States P. This is the appropriate number exhibit, I believe it's 249.
Okay, any objection from Defendant Whitaker? Any objection from Defendant Robinson? All right, without objection, State's Exhibit 10P will be marked into evidence as State's Exhibit 249.
And published?
Yes.
Nigga dark and you ain't even take it so. Shooting Glock in air house too. 4-5
Showing
got
the video.
record. Hood hotter than a stove. Circle small like a Cheerio. Homeboy died on his birthday. 23 ain't here no more. Caught that nigga at the light. Y'all car went 4 to.
So this man is a clown down.
It's a 23. 5 niggas got hit up, it's 2. What's more 2, 2, 3? Who that in your blunt? She we been smoking on Whitley. Car got screaming out for help. Headshot instantly. It ain't no fair.
Now, Mr. Barner, what does the lyric "smoking on Willie" mean?
He's
Okay, if he knows, but otherwise,
If you know, what does the lyric "smoking on Willie" mean?
smoking on a dead person.
Is that a good thing?
No, it's a bad thing.
Was, excuse me, Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem, aware of this song?
Yes, sir.
What about Hakeem Robinson,
Yes, sir.
Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
Were they upset over that song?
Yes, sir.
After you heard the song, did you attempt to reach out to Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how did you do that?
Through my fake page.
And why did you do that?
Basically to tell him like what he was doing wasn't cool.
Was,
They
to your
told him
knowledge,
stop it.
Charles McCormick involved in any way in the shooting of Willie Addison?
No, sir.
What does it mean on the street if someone's described as soft?
Like, not capable of nothing that's street.
Okay. Was Charles McCormick known as soft?
Yes, sir.
Towards the end of 2019, were you able to find out where Charles McCormick was living?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
And how did you get that
They
information?
said he was soft.
Through Core.
Say that again?
Through Core.
And what is CORE?
It's a website for like public information.
Is it the clerk's public website?
Yes, sir.
And on that public website, what did you find that provided some of the information you were looking for?
Well, I had seen that McCormick got pulled over, and it showed his address on his license. It showed his car and his license plate.
So when you say he got pulled over, did he receive any type of citation?
Yes, sir.
Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Now, when it had the address, did you get the unit number or just the address for the apartment complex?
Just the address for the apartment complex.
Do you recall where that apartment complex was located?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Off Atlantic Boulevard.
After you got the address for that apartment complex, did you do anything to look that complex up?
Yes, sir.
And what did you do?
I Googled it.
All right. And did you see images of it?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell anyone that you found his address?
Yes, sir.
Who did you tell?
I told Kareem.
After that, did you continue to monitor Charles McCormick's Instagram page?
Yes, sir.
Were you trying to keep tabs on him?
Yes, sir.
In December of 2019, did Charles McCormick post anything that kind of caught your attention?
Yes, sir.
And what was that?
Posted a picture
And why was that of interest to you?
because he posted in the same apartment complex.
Did you recognize that location in the photo?
Yes, sir.
When you saw that photo posted by Charles McCormick, what did you do?
Text Kareem.
Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yeah.
And what was the purpose of texting Kareem?
Let him know that he posted a picture at his house.
Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
And why did you want to share that information?
Basically, so we can ride through, see what was up.
So after you sent that information to Abdul Robinson Jr., what happened?
They came and picked me up. We went out there to go see where he posted the picture at.
Who's they?
It was me, Kareem, Hakeem, and Scotty.
So Scotty Leroy Whitaker,
Yes, sir.
Hakeem Robinson,
Yes, sir.
and Kareem Abdul Robinson Jr.
Yes, sir.
And when they picked you up, do you know what kind of vehicle they were in?
It was in a Camry, Toyota Camry.
Do you know whose car that was?
It was Hakeem's car.
Was it a car he owned?
No, sir. It was a rental car.
A rental?
Yeah.
Where did the four of you go once they showed up?
We went to McCormick's apartment complex.
And what did you do when you got there?
We went to go see where he posted the picture at.
And what was the reason for trying to find that location of where he took the photo?
So basically, so we can, handle up after that.
What does handle up mean?
Get everything in motion, like set something up.
To accomplish what?
To kill McCormick.
Jeez.
And did you know before you went over there exactly what unit he lived in?
No, sir.
Did
Wow.
verifying where that photo was taken assist you with that?
Yes, sir.
Was killing Charles McCormick something that you wanted to happen?
Yes, sir.
Is it something based on the group and everyone going over there? Was that something that Leroy Whitaker wanted to happen?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Robinson Jr.,
Yes, sir.
Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
When all of you went over there that day, did you see Charles McCormick at the complex?
No, sir.
Where did you go after you all left that day?
They took me back to my apartment.
What was the reason that all of you wanted to kill Charles McCormick?
Because of the diss track he made.
That's
And did that diss track upset you?
insane,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Were you upset about what he said in it?
Yes, sir.
Did he get stuff wrong?
Yes, sir.
That upset you?
Yes, sir.
Why was Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker and Kareem all upset?
Because he was dissing their brother and friends.
And by brother, you mean Willie Addison?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Excuse me. Once you found out where Charles McCormick lived in December
Streets
of
aren't
2019,
worth it, man.
why wasn't he killed right away?
Because he took a vacation.
Charles took a vacation?
Yeah.
You know where he went?
Went to Vegas
How were you able to find that out?
through Insta,
Say that again?
Instagram.
Were you still trying to monitor his location?
Yes, sir.
And at some point, did he come back from Vegas?
Yes, sir.
And did you find that out?
Yes, sir.
How?
Through Instagram.
Do you recall when you saw that information?
Yes, sir.
When was that?
It was on the morning of January 15, 2020.
So the morning he was killed.
Yes, sir.
Do you recall where you were when you found that information?
It was at my apartment.
Was anyone with you that morning?
Yes, sir.
And was this very early morning?
Very early morning.
Who was with you?
Christopher Brown.
And once you got that information, did you and Christopher Brown do anything?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do?
We went to his apartment complex.
Whose?
Charles McCormick.
How did you get there?
With Christopher's baby mother's car.
Was that a car that was in his baby mother's name or family?
It was in her mother's name.
So is that a car that could easily be connected back to them?
Yes, sir.
What kind of car was it?
Hyundai Sonata.
When you and Christopher Brown went to Charles McCormick's apartment on January 15, 2020, what did you observe?
Well, we seen McCormick's car back then. It
And do you recall what kind of car Charles McCormick had?
was a Kia.
After you saw that car back then, did you and Christopher Brown wait there or did you leave?
We left.
And why did you leave?
Basically go flat.
Where did you go?
We went back to my apartment.
And when you got back to your apartment complex, did Chris Brown stay?
No, he left.
All right. And when he left, was it still the morning of January 15, 2020?
Yes, sir.
And where did he go or why did he need to leave?
He left because he had to take his baby mama to work.
After Chris Brown left your apartment that morning, did you contact anybody?
Yes, sir.
Who?
I contacted Kareem.
Not
Abdul
very
Robinson
smart.
Jr.?
Yes, sir.
And do you recall how you contacted him?
Through phone.
Do you remember around what time you called him?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
4 o'clock in the morning.
What was your phone number back in January 15 of 2020?
702-918-4911.
Was your account for that phone number in your name?
Yes, sir.
Was it in your actual name, Dominique Barner?
No, sir. No, sir.
Whose name was it in?
It was a fake name.
Do you recall what the name was?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
Joshua Bennett.
Do you recall Abdul Robinson Jr.'s cell phone number that you used to communicate with him back on January 15, 2020?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
904-624-3684.
Do you remember what kind of cell phone Abdul Robinson Jr. had back then?
He had an iPhone.
After you called Abdul Robinson Jr. that morning, what did you tell him?
Well, I told him that McCormick was home.
And then what happened after you spoke to Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Well, he told me that they was on the way to come get me.
Did someone show up to your apartment?
Yes, sir.
Who showed up?
Torgan, Kareem, Scotty, and Ksoo.
So, Ksoo, Hakeem Robinson,
Yes, sir.
Scotty, Leroy Whitaker,
Yes, sir.
Torgon, and Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes, sir.
What kind of vehicle were they in?
A Dodge Journey.
Do you know anything about that vehicle? Whose it was?
It was Ksoo's car, rental car.
Had you seen that Dodge Journey before?
Yes, sir.
Did you get into the car with them?
They should have
Yes,
known
sir.
better.
And do you remember where you went from your apartment?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
We went back to McCormick's complex.
What happened when you got to Charles McCormick's complex that morning?
Well, we rode back through where he stayed at.
And what were you looking for?
His car.
Was his car still there?
Yes, sir.
Once you observed the vehicle, did y'all continue to drive through or did you stop?
We stopped.
All right. And what happened after you stopped?
We back there next to his car, and Kareem wanted to see like the tag for himself, so he got out and looked at the tag, and got back in.
And what did he say?
He was like, "That is it."
After Kareem confirmed that was the correct car, what did all of you do?
We left.
Where'd you go?
We went to Eastport Apartments off of Main Street
And what was the purpose of going there?
to get a stolen car.
Did you get a stolen car from there?
Sir.
What kind of car?
A Nissan Altima.
You remember the color?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
It was gray.
And what was the purpose of getting a stolen car?
No trail.
Say that again?
No trail.
No trail?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you mean by that?
So it won't come back to none of us.
Who got into the Nissan Altima?
Wow.
Me, Ksoo, and Scotty.
Who was driving the vehicle?
Me.
How'd you
He
get the
said
keys?
Ksoo was there.
They was handed to me
By who?
by Ksoo.
Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
That's tough,
Did Hakeem
man.
Robinson do anything or say anything to you when he handed you the keys?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
He smirked. He smirked at me
Okay. What did you take that to mean?
that I was driving.
All right, I'll sustain that objection.
After you got the keys,
He asked
did you
him
get
what
into
it
the
took him
driver's
to
seat?
mean. I don't know.
Where did Hakeem Robinson
I'll
and Leroy
allow
Whitaker
it.
get?
In the back seat.
Did Abdul Robinson Jr. Kareem get into the Nissan?
No, sir.
What about Torgon?
No, sir.
Where were they?
Still in the Dodge journey.
Did you drive Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker back to Charles McCormick's apartment?
Yes, sir.
And what was the intent for the three of you when you were going to that apartment complex?
Kill McCormick.
Did Abdul Robinson Jr. and Torgon follow
Yes, sir.
on the Nissan?
Yes, sir.
What was their role or assistance in following you?
Make sure the police don't get behind us.
Okay. Because if the police got behind a stolen car, what would happen?
We get pulled over.
Do you remember what kind of clothing you were wearing that morning?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
I had on a black jacket, black pants, red shoes.
Do you recall what Hakeem Robinson was wearing?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Nike jumpsuit.
Do you remember anything about the colors?
Yes, sir.
What?
It was black and gray.
Top or bottom? Do you remember, are you talking about tops, bottoms? You said tracksuit, so.
Top and the bottom.
Do you remember what Leroy Whitaker was wearing?
Yes, sir.
Best you can remember, what was it?
It's like the same kind of jumpsuit.
Was it exactly the same?
Nah.
And, okay, we'll come back. Your Honor, may I approach the witness one more time?
Yes?
Showing within marked for identification as State's Exhibit 8G. Do you recognize this?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you recognize this to be?
Video of me jumping the gate.
Is anyone else with you?
Yes, sir.
What day was that?
Same day, January 15th, 2020.
Does this video fairly and accurately represent what you were doing on that day when you said jumping the gate?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, at this time, the State will move into evidence. 8G is the appropriate evidence.
Okay, any objection from Defendant Whitaker? Any objection from Defendant Robinson? All right, State's Exhibit 8G will be marked into evidence as State's Exhibit number 189.
And we'll come back to that video in a moment. When you were in the Nissan driving to Charles McCormick's apartment, were you armed?
Yes, sir.
What kind of firearm did you have?
A Glock 23.
A handgun?
Yes,
Of
sir.
course.
And what about Leroy Whitaker?
He had a rifle.
Okay. What kind of rifle?
M&P 15.
And had you seen him with that rifle before?
Yes, sir.
What about Hakeem Robinson?
Had an
Yeah,
assault
but-
rifle pistol.
Sorry. Did Hakeem Robinson have a firearm?
Yes, sir.
And what type?
Assault rifle pistol.
Do you remember anything about the make or model of that assault rifle pistol?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
It's an AR X-Star.
Say that last word again.
The AR X-Star.
AR X-Star?
Yeah.
Had you seen Hakeem Robinson with that firearm before?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Really always had it.
Okay. Are you familiar
He
with a
always
music
had
video?
it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Titled Bang It Out.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen that video?
Yes, sir.
Did Hakeem Robinson have anything in that video?
Yes, sir.
What did he
He
have?
had the gun. Dun,
The
dun,
same
dun.
rifle.
Do you know if on January 15, 2020, Abdul Robinson Jr. had a firearm?
No, sir.
He didn't have one, or you don't know?
I don't know.
What about Torgon Williams?
I don't know.
Do you recall around what time you, Hakeem Robinson, and Leroy Whitaker all got back to Charles McCormick's apartment on January 15th?
I know it was like the sun was just not coming up.
Okay. So still morning.
It was still morning time.
When you got back to the apartment complex, was Charles McCormick's car still parked there?
Yes, sir.
Where did you park the Nissan?
Across from his building.
And why were you doing that?
Well,
Watch
so
out
when he
for him.
came out, he couldn't see the car.
Obviously.
The car you were in with Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker?
Yeah.
Did Abdul Robinson Jr. and Torgon park near you?
No, sir.
Do you know where they went?
No, sir.
Could you see where they went?
No, sir.
Now, after you parked, where in the Nissan were Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker sitting?
Still in the back seat.
Both with their rifles?
Yes, sir.
And was there a plan at that point in time for what was going to happen next?
Yes, sir.
And what was that plan?
Well, they were going to ambush him as soon as he
Dang.
got out. As soon as he got in the vehicle.
All right. So ambush who?
Charles McCormick.
And when you say ambush, what does that mean?
That's tough, man.
Like, well, we call it run down.
What does run down mean?
It's ambush.
Okay. If Charles McCormick walked out of his apartment while y'all were sitting right there,
No, sir.
when he walked out, if the plan was to run him down, what would that have involved? What would have happened?
I'll allow him to answer if he knows, otherwise it would be sustained.
Do you know what the plan was for when Charles McCormick walked out?
Yeah.
What's up? Keep it
What
moving.
was supposed to happen?
Well, when he got into the vehicle, they was going to jump out the car, and as soon as he got in his car, they was going to run him down and shoot him.
Who was?
Scotty and Ksoo.
So both Leroy Whitaker and Hakeem Robinson,
Yes, sir.
and they both were going to shoot him.
Yeah.
What was your role?
Just to come get him after it was done.
And get him out of there?
Yeah.
Dang.
Did you all have to wait a long time for Charles McCormick to come out of his apartment that morning?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember about how long y'all were waiting?
No.
Was it hours?
It was ours.
While waiting for Charles McCormick to come out of his apartment,
Imagine somebody
did you
posted
see
up
Abdul
like
Robinson
that
Jr.
waiting
and
on you.
Torgon
That's
again while y'all were
crazy,
waiting?
man.
Yes, sir.
Right. How did that happen?
They pulled up
Happens
on
all
the
the
side of
time.
us to let us know that he had just made an Instagram post.
That Charles had
We
just made?
looking at, yeah,
And then to be on the lookout, is that what you said?
yeah,
Did they then drive back off?
yeah.
While you were waiting for Charles McCormick to come out, did anything happen that messed up this initial plan of the rundown?
Yes, sir.
And what was that?
Christopher Brown pulled up
And what did Christopher Brown pull up in?
his baby mother's car.
Did that upset everybody?
Yes, sir.
And why is that?
Because he was messing everything up.
Were you concerned about the vehicle he was in?
Yeah.
All right. And why?
It's a trail. You get back to us.
It could get you caught?
Yeah.
So what did you tell Christopher Brown?
Told him to pull off.
Did he?
Yeah, he pulled off.
Did you stay where you were at?
No.
What did you do?
I tried to go physically tell him, like, get from around.
Okay. And what happened when y'all were doing that?
McCormick came out.
So did you, Hakeem Robinson, and Leroy Whitaker miss McCormick when he initially came out?
Yes, sir.
All right. And so what happened next?
Well, I kind of like U-turned behind him just to get a good view of him.
Did Charles McCormick make it to his vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did he try to leave the apartment complex?
Yes, sir.
And when you saw that, did you, Hakeem Robinson, and Leroy Whitaker, stay at the apartment complex, or did you follow him?
We followed him.
Do you think Charles McCormick saw you?
No, sir.
When you left that apartment complex, do you know where Abdul Robinson Jr.
He's
and
asking.
Torgon Williams
Oh,
went?
wait.
No, sir.
They can't.
Did Chris Brown follow you?
No, sir.
Did anybody let Abdul Robinson Jr. and Torgon know that y'all were leaving the apartment complex?
No, sir.
After leaving the apartment complex, did something happen? Shortly after leaving, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
All right, and what was that?
Well, the police had got behind McCormick.
Okay. And did that concern you?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because I kind of felt like they was going to pull me over.
And y'all had a bunch of guns in the car?
Yes, sir.
After the officer pulled behind Charles McCormick, did he stay behind him for very long?
No.
Okay, where did he go?
Kind of like bust off from behind him.
Did you continue to follow Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
Eventually, where did Charles McCormick make it?
To a temp agency
And where was that?
on Mill Road.
The red envelope.
Like a shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
And that's in Duval County, Florida?
Yes, sir.
Did you pull into that same shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Do you
What a
know
way to
or
go.
remember where in that plaza you parked?
On the side of the building.
Was it close to Express Employment or a little distance away?
It was close.
Did you stay there the entire time?
No, sir.
When you initially got into the plaza, what was the plan?
Still going to be the same thing.
And what does that mean?
An ambush, run. It was going to still do the same thing they was going to do in the apartment complex.
All right. And so when Charles McCormick came out, Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker both were going to ambush him?
Yes, sir.
And then what was your role going to be?
Same thing, just to pick them up when it was done.
Now, when you got to that complex, the shopping plaza, were you concerned about anything?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Police.
Why?
They always at Publix.
There are Publix in the shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
While y'all were waiting for Charles McCormick to come out, do you know if Hakeem Robinson made contact with anybody?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Well, he made contact with Kareem.
And what was the purpose of that?
Asked him to do a surveillance check.
And could you hear that conversation?
They were surveilling them too.
And do you know what kind of call that was? If it was a cell call, FaceTime, Instagram, any of those things?
No.
Did Kareem Abdul Robinson Jr. agree to come up there and do a surveillance check?
No.
After that conversation, did Hakeem Robinson contact anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Raekwon Howard.
Okay, I'm going to have to see the counsel and court reporter at sidebar.
No, we got a sidebar so far. He's breaking down the story now. This shouldn't take long either. Let's go ahead and skip ahead because I want to hear the rest of this.
Did he give a name?
No.
All right, you may proceed.
Please go. Thank you.
Here we go.
What did Hakeem Robinson tell Raekwon Howard that you heard?
Well, he was telling him that one of his homeboys was slipping. He was finna get killed.
Did he give a name?
No.
Before Charles McCormick came out of the temp agency, did you stay where you were at, or did you relocate that Nissan Altima?
I relocated
Where?
in front of the temp agency.
Where was that in relation to where Charles McCormick had parked his vehicle?
It was like right behind his vehicle.
And what was the purpose of doing that?
Get it closer.
And when you relocated the Nissan Altima, did the plan change or did it stay the same?
It changed up.
Did you change it?
Yeah, I changed it.
And what did you change the plan to be?
Well, I told Hakeem that it'd be better if he did it himself.
And why was that?
It was easier
Why?
because they ain't have to run like all that in the shopping plaza.
They really planned
Was
this
the
man's
Nissan
death.
parked close to Charles' vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And what side of Charles McCormick's vehicle
Jeez.
was the Nissan's passenger side closest to?
His driver's side.
Did Hakeem go along with the plan?
Yes, sir.
Where was Leroy Whitaker seated in the Nissan when you relocated?
The back seat,
Where about Hakeem Robinson?
front seat.
How did he get to the front seat?
Jumped through the middle console.
When y'all were at that location and were still waiting for Charles McCormick to come out, was there any discussion about what firearm was going to be used?
Well, Hakeem wanted to use my firearm.
Your handgun?
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea.
Did you let him use your handgun?
No.
You didn't want him to use it?
No.
If he had used it, what would you have to do with it?
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Did Hakeem Robinson ever touch your handgun?
Yeah.
How?
He picked it up. It was like, I'm finna use this. I was like, I said, no, you're not.
So what happened when Charles McCormick came out?
Well, Hakeem jumped out.
Jumped out of what?
Jumped out of the car.
Was that the plan?
No, sir.
All right. How was that different from what the plan was?
Well, I came up with a plan of getting closer to his car so when he get in the car, he could jump out of the passenger seat and shoot him as soon as he got in his vehicle. I could pull off faster.
And did he wait for Charles McCormick to get closer to his vehicle or get into the vehicle?
No.
What happened after Hakeem jumped out of the Nissan?
Shot at him.
Shot at who?
McCormick.
Did McCormick stay there?
No.
What did he do?
He ran.
What did Hakeem Robinson do?
Chased him.
And then did what?
Killed him.
Did you see that?
No.
Where did they go?
On the side of the building.
But did you see Hakeem chasing him with the rifle?
Yeah.
Did you hear shots?
Yes, sir.
And after those shots, what did you do?
I went and picked him up.
Picked who up?
Picked Hakeem up.
Where did Hakeem go when you pulled up and picked him up?
Say that again?
They just
When you went
watched
to
this
pick
man
Hakeem up,
and got
where in
him.
the vehicle did he go?
Oh, he got back into the passenger seat.
Then what happened?
I pulled off.
Where'd you go?
Went to like towards the front entrance of the shopping plaza.
Did anything happen on your way out of the shopping plaza?
Yeah.
What was that?
The police got behind us.
What did you think when the police got behind you?
What did I think?
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Okay. Did you start speeding?
Yes, sir.
Did you drive kind of recklessly?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where you were going?
No, sir.
Do you know which streets you made it to?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Townsend.
What kind of area is Townsend?
It's a residential neighborhood.
Did the officers continue to follow you?
Yes, sir.
At some point, did your car crash?
Yes, sir.
Where?
So they went on the
Townsend
run and
Boulevard.
everything too.
What was that
Dang.
next to you? Where you crashed? Was there anything around it?
Houses.
What's that?
Houses.
Houses. Okay. And what did you crash into?
Small tree.
Small tree?
Yeah.
That disabled the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
What happened after you crashed?
We all jumped out the car.
Do you recall who got out first?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Hakeem.
And then who?
Scotty.
When Hakeem got out, what did he do?
He ran a different way from us.
All right. And what direction was that?
Well, we ran in front of the car. He ran to the right of us.
So across the street in the opposite direction?
No.
Did Hakeem take anything with him?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Murder weapon.
Where did you go?
I ran behind Scotty.
Did you take your Glock with you?
No, sir.
Did Scotty, Leroy Whitaker, take his rifle with him?
No, sir.
Where were they?
Still in the car.
Were you able to catch up to Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
And what did the two of you do?
Jumped a lot of fences.
In addition to the Glock and the rifle that you said Scotty Leroy Whitaker left behind and yourself, was there any other evidence in that vehicle that you were aware of?
Yes, sir.
And what was that?
T-shirts.
I'll show you what's in evidence. State
Ooh.
76. Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes, sir.
They were driving
And
like crazy.
what car is it?
Jeez.
Nissan Altima.
All right, is that the one that you, Hakeem Robinson, Leroy Whitaker are all in?
Yes, sir.
That tree?
Yes, sir.
State's 87. What are we looking at there?
My Glock 23.
What's next to it?
T-shirt.
And then State's 92. What's in that photo?
M&P 15.
Whose was that?
Scotty.
And what's in the seat?
T-shirt.
And who do those shirts belong to?
Hakeem and Scotty.
You said that you and Scotty were jumping fences?
Yes, sir.
Show you what's now in evidence as State's 189.
Come on, guys.
You recognize those two individuals?
Yes, sir.
Who were they?
It's me and Scotty.
All right. Who got to the fence first?
Scotty.
All right. And then right behind him?
It's me.
After you jumped over that fence, kept running,
Yes, sir.
and where did you and Leroy Whitaker make it?
Made it to a patio.
How do you go what?
A house.
Back to...
They were moving pretty
Showing
slow
you
too.
what's in evidence, I believe, of State's 110, I believe. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Patio.
Is that the patio of the home that you and Leroy Whitaker made it to?
Yes, sir.
When you got to that location, what did the two of you do?
Well,
This is the poor
I
old
opened it.
lady's house.
walked into it.
Thing.
And the next exhibit, just I believe State's 114? Or 115, sorry. Do you recognize this?
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
It's a back sliding door. Back sliding door.
Back sliding door to that house?
Yes, sir.
Did you and Leroy Whitaker enter that home?
Yes, sir.
Did you have permission to enter the home?
No, sir.
Why were you and Leroy Whitaker going into that house at that time?
Get away from the police.
So they looking for you?
Yes, sir.
Both of you?
Yes, sir.
As well as Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
At the time you and Leroy Whitaker entered that home, did either of you know who lived there?
No, sir.
Did either of you have permission to be in there?
No, sir.
Did you even know if anyone was home before you went into that house?
No, sir.
Once you made it into that house, where did the two of you go?
We went to the first room we seen.
And where in the house was that, if you remember?
I can't remember.
What kind of room was it?
It looked like a guest room.
So some sort of bedroom?
Yeah.
Now, what was the purpose of you and Leroy Whitaker going into that room?
To hide.
So what did you do when you made it into the room?
I got into the closet.
What did Leroy Whitaker do?
He kind of like stood there. I was telling him to get under the bed.
Did he?
No.
What did he do?
He tried to get in the closet with me.
That's a great point. Lock your doors.
What happened
at all times
while the two of you were in that bedroom?
The lady came.
And how did you see the lady?
When she opened the door.
What happened after she opened the door?
She seen us. When she seen me in the closet, and she seen Scotty standing outside the closet.
Did she say anything to the two of you?
Yeah.
What'd she tell you?
She was like, y'all got to get out of my house.
Were you or Leroy Whitaker going to leave the house at that point in time?
No.
Could you go outside safely?
No.
Why?
Police.
What did this lady do next after she saw y'all and told you to get out?
Escorting us to the door, to the front door.
She opened the front door?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
She screamed. She screamed for help.
And after she screamed for help, what happened?
Pulled her back into the house.
Who did?
Me.
All right. And did Leroy Whitaker help you pull her in?
Yes, sir.
And then once she was pulled back inside her house, what happened?
Well, I kind of like took her to the ground.
Okay. Did you do something to her when she was on the ground?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do?
Choked her.
Say that again?
Choked her.
Put your hands on her throat?
Yes, sir.
And what were you trying to do?
Really just trying to scare her.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
After you were choking her, did Leroy Whitaker say anything to you?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
He asked me, did I want to kill her?
What did you say?
Said, yeah.
Did you want to kill her?
No.
And why'd you say that?
Just so she can cooperate.
Did she cooperate with both of you?
Yes, sir.
What'd you make her do?
Made her get on the couch.
Did you take anything from her?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Took her phone.
And why'd you do that?
But she couldn't call the police.
Dang.
Did you have a cell phone with you?
Yes, sir.
Was it working?
Yes, sir.
Was it on?
I was dead.
What about Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, he had a phone.
How were you and Leroy Whitaker planning on trying to get away?
Well, call and ask for help.
I couldn't hear you.
Call and ask for help.
So who would have been calling?
Say that again.
Who was calling for help?
Scotty.
Do you know who he called?
Well, the first person he called was Kareem.
He call anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Called Blue.
Did someone eventually show up?
Yes, sir.
Who was that?
Blue.
You know how he knew where to find you?
Yes, sir.
How?
Scotty dropped the pin.
What's a pin?
Location.
Prior to Abdul Robinson Sr., Blue showing up, did you and Leroy Whitaker take anything else from the house?
What a mess.
What was that?
Clothes.
Did you have
So
permission
they
to take the
stole.
clothes?
No, sir.
Nope.
Did you and Leroy Whitaker both change your clothes?
Yes, sir.
And why were you doing that?
He changed the description.
Were you still worried about the police?
Yes, sir.
While you were waiting, what was Miss Buckley doing?
She was sitting on the couch. Kind of like, to my knowledge, it looked like she was falling asleep.
And then, shortly after that, did someone arrive?
Yes, sir.
And again, who was that?
Blue.
And what was Blue Abdul Robinson Sr. driving?
Picked them up at
Challenging.
the granny's
color?
house.
It's like
That's
orange is red.
crazy, man.
Dark orange red.
Did both you and Leroy Whitaker leave the home and get into that car?
Yes, sir.
What about the clothes that you changed out of? Where were they?
Pajamas.
The clothing that you wore that we just saw in that video,
Yes, sir.
where you entered the home, what happened to those clothes?
We kept them.
You didn't leave them behind?
No.
Did you also still have Miss Buckley's phone?
Yes, sir.
When you got into the vehicle with Abdul Robinson Sr., was he the only person in that vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And did he then drive both you and Leroy Whitaker away?
Yes, sir.
Were there police still in the area?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell Abdul Robinson Sr. about what happened?
Yeah, they took the clothes
And
with
so
them
he became
and
fully aware of
Senior took
everything
care of
that
it.
took place.
Yes, sir.
Before telling him that, when you got in the car, did Abdul Robinson Sr., did he ask any questions of you?
Yes, sir.
What did he want to know?
He asked me,
Sustained.
That's speculation.
Where did you go? Where did Abdul Robinson Sr. take you?
he took me to Grand Park.
Where in Grant Park?
Took me to Zay House.
Who was they?
Xavier Floyd,
Is he a friend
a friend
of who?
of Blue.
And what was the purpose of going to that home?
Switch cars.
Did y'all switch cars?
Yes, sir.
What car did y'all switch into?
Another challenge.
Switch from the Challenger to Impala.
Whose car was that?
Karina.
Who's that?
That's Hakeem and Abdul's sister.
And then after y'all got into that
This is
Impala,
one of the
where did
guys
you go?
that was involved in the shooting.
We went to
Too.
Blue House in Ocean Way.
When you first got to Abdul Robinson Sr.'s home in Ocean Way, was anyone else there that you remember?
Not that I know of.
Before you left, did you see anyone else? Did anybody show up?
Yes, sir.
Who was that?
Abdul and Hakeem showed up.
Did you change clothes?
Yes, sir.
How did you get new clothes?
Kareem gave us new clothes.
Did he have clothes at that home?
Yes, sir.
Did you ask Hakeem Robinson anything about what happened?
Yeah, I asked him, like, what he ran to.
And what did he tell you?
Told me he made it to some apartments.
Do you know what happened to the firearm?
He told me he threw it in the creek.
Do you know how he got away from the apartment complex that he made it to?
Yes, sir.
What did he tell you?
That Natalie came and got him.
While you were still at Abdul Robinson Sr.'s home, did you see anything or hear anything that kind of spooked you a little bit?
Yeah, we watched the news.
What'd you see on the news?
Seen the video of me and Scotty jumping the gate.
Stupid.
Did you eventually make it back to your
Dang.
apartment?
Yes, sir.
Was Janera there when you got there?
Yes, sir.
That evening, January 15, 2020, did you and Janera leave your apartment?
Yes, sir.
And while y'all had left your apartment, did you get pulled over?
Yes, sir.
And is that when you were detained?
Yes, sir.
And Janera as well?
Yes, sir.
And were you taken to the police station?
Yes, sir.
And while you were at the police station, did law enforcement attempt to interview you?
Yes, sir.
Now, during that interview, were you 100% completely truthful with them about everything that you had done,
No, sir.
about who you were with?
No, sir.
Did you even tell them who you were with?
No, sir.
Did you also, in that interview, deny touching or taking anything from Miss Buckley?
Yes, sir.
Were you still arrested?
Yes, sir.
And that was for the burglary
Yeah, home invasion.
of Miss Buckley's home.
Yes, sir.
After you were arrested, was DNA also taken from you?
Not in an interview.
Right, but by
Later on, yeah.
did photographs get taken of you?
Yes, sir.
And were those photographs of the tattoos of your arms?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. I have no further questions.
All right, just a moment.
All right, so they're about to get started with cross-examination. What do y'all think of this story? This story is wild. They got the video of them jumping the fence and looking crazy. Man, while they were waiting outside, waiting for this man to just walk out there, and his life was over. So sad. Crazy that these dudes thought they were just going to get away with it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments and in the chat. Let me see what y'all are saying in here. We've got more of this testimony to get to, and I want to get to cross-examination, but we might have to cut it short in here. Let me see. Shout out to the gang in the building. We've got over 1,300 of you that like the video. Thank y'all for the love and support. I think we're going to save cross-examination for tomorrow. We've got some more testimony going on today. I'll double check and look through that and find some pertinent testimony so we don't have to sit through every simple little thing, because some of it is just not going to weigh that much of a factor into what the decision is going to be in this trial. So let me know what y'all think about this case so far. Definitely intriguing. Oh man, and keep it moving said, oh, please don't go. We'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know what to do. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any time that we go live. And as always, thank you again to liking the video. Like the video on your way out. Y'all know what to do. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Keep growing, keep pushing, keep it classy. We gone. Peace.